check. Check. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Are we live? Well, it says we are live. And going. Megan Going Green Mom is in the house. Camper Fanatic is in the house so far. Stream Elements. I don't know how that's going. Red is in the house. So far, so good. Now you'll all notice the only blue wrench that's up there is Stream Elements right now. I don't have any mods. I took them all off simply because when I started lives, I actually thought I wanted everyone to be a mod. And then people started telling me, well, maybe you shouldn't have everyone being a mod. So I decided to take them all off and start fresh. And I've got a couple people already that emailed me and said, hey, they would like to be a mod. So I'm going to study this. And if you look at, hi, Charlie Grace Adventures. Thank you for coming in. Now, I'm a little slow at reading the chat, so I'm going to have to slow down, read what's going on, so I know what's going on. Going Green Mom says, new name or new channel for Charlie Grace? I don't know. Is Charlie Grace a new name, or is that a... I hope I'm subscribed to all of you. That's the whole idea behind the whole thing. A name change, okay. I think I could get rid of the YouTube side right now for the moment and just pop over to the StreamYard side. She Devil's in the house. Tommy, thank you for popping in. You'll be starting a new job soon and won't be, wait a minute, let me just pop this up on the screen here. And won't be at live streams as much as anymore, sadly. Well, that's okay. You just come when you can, or go wherever you can. That's quite all right. So I guess you've all seen so far that I don't have any mods at all. On the StreamYard side, I can't see that, but I'm sure you're all grayed out and nobody's got any blue wrenches. So I'm deciding on what to do here yet. And I do need moderators, good moderators. And if you look at the description below there, you'll see the requirements. And I have a couple on the list, either kind of waiting to see if they pop in today or what's going to happen there. Congrats on the new job. Somebody got a new job, did they? People are saying hi to everyone. Thank you very much. And the title of today's live is Wayne, Nomadic Vanman Rants. There's a couple things I'd like to rant about, actually. And I'm probably going to get a lot of thumbs down, but like I said, I love thumbs down. It's just as good as thumbs up. Now, nobody can post anybody's links, or you can't post your own. You can't do anything yet. So, Michael Santana, hello. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for everything. Water Girl is in the house. Wow. Daily Dan's the good stuff. Daily Dan is in the house. Just watched your video, Danny, about the somebody that's killing the chickens. Not somebody. Something is killing the chickens. So I just came from there maybe an hour or so ago. So good one. You know, I was thinking about the Sasquatch thing. What if some guy uh, dresses up as a Sasquatch and starts traipsing around in the woods? Very, very, very dangerous. I think I could get shot. What the hell? Or excuse me, but what the heck? Look at that. Mr. Slydad is in the house. Hey, Wayne. Um, on sticking. I don't want to be no stinking mods. Yeah, everybody's not mod. There is. I have no mods whatsoever yet. Not anything against any. That's the whole thing. This is the rant. This is not about any individual channels or any individual people whatsoever. Um, it's just got starting fresh with new everything. I may even have to rename my channel. I've been under investigation, and it's just not good. So, this Bob Biker 46 is in the house. Wow, amazing, Michael Santana. Look at you guys, amazing. Now I don't have time. This is where I need mods. I don't have time to post links and what have you. So don't worry, we'll get into that. Your channel will be updated as far as mods and stuff go. They're going to start posting your links and what have you, but I just don't have any right now. So please don't feel like anyone that's here that lost your mods rights. Like mods do have a lot of power, believe it or not, and we're sort of finding this out, especially with do I dare bring this up? Blocking. I knew you could block people, but I just didn't know how childish blocking is for anyone. And anyone that's doing any blocking, you may have your reasons, and I'm not here to criticize you in any way, shape, or form. Ron sees America. Hey, thanks for popping in, my friend. So this is not about or to hurt any individual person or anything. Please, it's not like I said. It's not about any individual person or any individual channel or anything. Just to cut anybody down. That's not what I'm about. I really do hate to hurt anyone's feelings. That's not my job. I don't like to hurt anyone at all, and I feel bad when I do. I'm a human being. I'm not perfect in any way, shape, or form. And okay, let me just see here. I have to put this up. Water Girl says, "It's all good, Wayne. Do you feel you need do what you feel you need to do?" I guess I should read it on the screen. I'm here if you still need me. Just saying. Right on. Well, like I said, if you look in the description below, there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, a list of criteria for moderators. The only way to become a moderator is to email me and let me know, and then I'll put it on the review. And I don't really want a lot of moderators anyway, although there are some very good moderators out there. I know. I don't want to name any in particular one. In what you get snow there yet? No snow in Vancouver. On the prairies, yes. Blizzard time. If any of you know what a blizzard is, you're near snow. Blizzard time in Saskatchewan, Alberta, and stuff. So there are. I don't know how deep the snow is, but there's nothing in Vancouver. As a matter of fact, just hang on. Let me have a look. Oh, it's 23 Celsius. For those of you that are American, it's 23 Celsius in my van right here, right now, and outside it's 15 Celsius. So that's a pretty good temperature even for outside. It doesn't get less than, I don't know, 5 above, or maybe 0 sometimes, 32 Fahrenheit sometimes in the winter in Vancouver. It does snow every year, It stays for 1 or 2 days and then it goes away. So, and then it may snow a second time and stay for a couple days and then goes away again. What does Ron say? I agree with Jennifer, Water Girl, Family Adventures. Right on. Right on, guys. I hope that you're all still doing fine. Amethyst is in the house. What? Water Girl. See, I can't keep up with the chat window here. So, anyways, I didn't ban anyone, by the way. Listen, hey, we don't want to talk about banning or anything. There's a few things I don't want to talk about on my lives. That is politics. No politics, please. No religion. Although I'm going to do a sermon today. After this, no more religion, and no bashing anybody. We all have our reasons in our lives to live, and everybody thinks differently. So don't put that burden on anyone. Just Sean S. Right on. Let's be positive. Right. It almost slipped out. Right. We're all positive here. Slide ad. Minnesota Dan. Oh. Get any snow yet? He's asking. Slide ad is asking Dan if you got any snow up that way yet. And never blocked anyone either. So, okay, you guys can read what's on the side. On the right-hand side of your screen, you can see the chats going on, so I don't really have to post them. Question. Love these with the cues there. Has anyone told you that they love you today? Not anyone in particular, except you, my friend. And that's what today's Sunday Go to Church sermon is going to be about. Hey, look at my, I've ordered a couple of my shirts myself. The Nomadic Outlaw. If you want to become a Nomadic Outlaw, well, you guys are all already. If you're sub to me, you're already an outlaw. But go to my merch. Buy yourself a t-shirt. If I had lots of money, I'd send you all one. You're in Southern California. I hope you guys are reading what's going on. There's no snow there yet. Michael Santana. Okay, I'm going to get into my little bit of a rant and then some healing. And like I said, this is the last time. No more. But what I'm going to do is turn my camera off. There, we just got my Nomadic Vanman. So what I'd like you to do, guys, if you could, please follow along and just try this for me, if you don't mind. If you don't like this kind of thing, you're welcome to leave. So I'd like you all to either like close your eyes, or if you don't want to close your eyes, just look at the floor. All right, guys. So I want to ask you, how are you? And what heaviness are you holding? What tears are you holding back? What pain and fears are you keeping inside? Don't let those fears take control of you. Take one step back at a time. It may take a long time, but take one step back at a time, my friends. Is it possible that you can forgive anyone that hurts you? Because that's where the healing starts, people, is when you can forgive. Every time someone puts you down, does it make your decision to bring someone else up? So I just wanted to say that to each and every one of you, that I truly love each and every one of you. Whether you don't like me or not. So, anyways, you can open your eyes and look at me. Look at me. Now, I got a bit of a note here saying that I had to write this down because it just came to me and I thought I needed to tell you guys this. So look at me. I need a hug. And I think each and every one of you also need a hug. Hugging is where the healing starts. And man, like tears clean the windows of your soul. That's why when you cry, you feel good after. It cleans the windows of your soul. And I love each and every one of you. And I hope you can forgive, because I forgive each and every one of you if there was anything that I didn't like you for. So I know maybe there's not a lot of religious people out there, but how would you like to make a small 2-line prayer with me so that you can close your eyes and have a prayer? And the prayer is simple. The prayer goes, God, I don't know how to pray, but please make this day the best day and teach me. Amen. And that's it. So guys, I don't know if this brought any heaviness off your heart and kind of helps you with your day. I haven't read any of this chats going by, so I don't know what's going on. But it's not hard to, well, yes, I guess maybe it can be hard to forgive someone and say, I apologize and I'm sorry for what I've done. But you know what? After you say that and after you do, man, does it feel like something come off of your shoulders or what? Like it's so overwhelming that it's unbelievable. And it does make you cry. And like I said, when you cry, you clean the windows of your soul. It feels good. Oh, now I can go back to see who's in the house. Boondocking with Boomer. Right on. Boomer, are you the guy that makes the emoji things there? I need one. If somebody out there knows how to make those. My phone doesn't do it, and my app that I have doesn't do that either. Charlie Grace Adventures, right on. Thank you, guys. I have to look back to see maybe, well, I won't go too far back because anyways, I hope I didn't lose too many people, and please give it that thumbs up if you want to. If you didn't like the sermon or whatever, give her the thumbs down. I do get a thumbs up and down. If you look back from day one, from whenever I was online, you can see that I have never said anything bad about thumbs down and criticized it. I've always enjoyed a thumb, whether it be up or down, because I did get an email from YouTube once explaining that what that means. I will take a screenshot. If you stay for 2 seconds, I will take a screenshot. Oh boy, see, I'm not reading these, so I don't see what's going on. You'll take a screenshot of me? Click. Right on. Call me V. Wayne. We watch to get, let me pop a few of these up so I can see what's going on. Wayne, we watch to get to know you. Uh, Call me V. Thank you for the email on the mod. You can all see that none of you are a mod. Not Ford man, aka Kenneth Oaks, is in the house. Thank you, Kenny, for popping in. Boondocking with Boomer Nomad. I got the pick. What? Wait a minute here. Hey, call me V. Oh, I missed one. I got the pick. We'll email you a picture. Oh wow. Oh, oh. Okay. I didn't know how you do that. I could have put my face up on the screen a little better. Drone Pool is in the house. Right on. I'm missing a lot of guys. And last week on Sunday, I missed a bunch of you, and you probably are not coming back today because I missed you. Sorry. I just don't want you to hate me for that. Um, Let me click on. I've had a conversation with. Whoops. I've had a conversation with someone earlier because they have emailed me and we had a discussion, and Lance was one that emailed me and asked for to be a moderator. I don't know if I've ever had him as a moderator. I know I've had quite a few of you in here as moderators. Please forgive me that you're not. I just had to do, I didn't want to pick and choose, you see, so we start fresh. So anyways, call me V. I'm just adding you as a moderator simply because we've had our um, you emailed me and said, hey, you saw that I have no moderators, and you would love to. And I went out and I checked you over. I went to your channel to see how good you are, and I don't need a lot of moderators, but if you read in the description, uh, uh, I'm going to add a few moderators, and moderators I know have a lot of power, and if there's any kind of funny stuff going on, I hope that they step up to the plate as well as myself. And so call me V. You can now post the link to your particular channel, and I have Stream Elements running, but I don't have it set up to add anyone as a mod when you click it there, post their link. So unfortunately, right at the moment, it's a hunt and peck kind of a situation where you're going to add links. Leonard, how you doing? JSK Enterprise, how you doing, my friend? Thanks for popping in the chat today. Fordman, hello to everyone. Right on. I'm tagging everyone one by one. Right. So I'm not just going to make any in particular one a moderator, or even if you ask, I may not. It just all depends on the whole situation. But please put that through my email. You'll see the email in the description below somewhere. I don't know if it's on the lives yet. Let me just see here. You might even be able to post my email right here. That's my email right there. If you want to send me an email, and I think, like I said, I don't need to have a whole bunch of moderators. Just that when I do come on, it would be nice to have a moderator. I don't like to ask them to do a job, but moderators are fantastic. They really help a lot. I haven't got time to read and post the chats that going on, plus go out and I'm on the StreamYard side. I'm not on the my PayPal link. Oh, well, thank you, V, for posting the PayPal link. I'm not monetized, and I will not be monetized for a long time to come yet, because I'm just not one of your most popular YouTubers. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about, the thumbs up and down thing. One more time, and that'll be it. Someone, or maybe 2 or 3 people, will sometimes give me the thumbs down. you'll go look and you'll see a thumbs down. So whoever you are, you don't have to tell me your name or your channel or nothing, but whoever you are, I don't know how you can get a hold of me and tell me, like, why? What is it about my channel or about me that you don't like? Is it things I say? Yeah, I can go to some other channels and watch, and I don't like what they say, but I don't give them a thumbs down, though, either. I have to learn to take my lumps and bumps just like everybody else. But somehow try to let me in on why I'm such a small channel that you can't hurt me. So I don't even know why you would even bother. Like, to me, it's a waste of your time. You can go over there and click the button and do the thumbs down. If you only knew what that does, write an email to YouTube and ask what happens when you give a thumbs down. YouTube actually looks at the person that's giving the thumbs down and says, why? Why would they give that person a thumbs down? So let's not put any of the videos or live streams in front of that person anymore. They'll slowly stop. You just have to find your way to find me and to give me that thumbs down. Love my drones. What the heck? Hey, any drone people out there, I got one for you. I found my videos about drone crashes. If you, any drone people out there that have videos of drone crashes and survival, of course, because you've got the video, please email me and send them to me. I want to make a video, at least 5-minute video of drone crashes, because I have a drone, lost 2. Not lost, I got them back, obviously, because I got the video back. But I need some drone footage of crashes, not good drone footage. I need crashes. What does Love My Drone say? Not that you have trolls, but it helps to have moderators. I know. And if you just popped in Love My Drones, I took off all my moderators. And I know probably a couple of you out there are pissed off because I took you off. Nothing against any, like I said at the beginning, nothing against any one in particular channel or person. It's got nothing to do with anyone out there. It's just that I felt I needed to start over. And, what do we got some more here? Sorry. Because you're humble and I love the Rindersella story. Yeah, Rindersella and Beeping Slooty and the P Little Thrigs. I usually do those 3. A long time ago in the corn country, there lived this beautiful girl. Her name was Rindersella. Also in this corn country, there lived this Pransome Hints. Now this Pransome Hints was going to have a Bancy Fall. So he invited people from Riles the Mound, especially the pitch people. So I know that whole story. I can't even tell that story forward or the other way around. I got it ingrained in my head so badly that I can't say Rindersella as Cinder. I have to think about Cinderella. So I have a video out there. Twice I put it on. I may redo that and put them both on at one time. Rindersella, Beeping Slooty. Oh yeah, okay. Wayne wants. If you do have a question, I guess a lot of people are putting QQQQ or whatever in front in big letters, so you can see that, and make sure that the rest of your typing is in small letters. Usually, they say when you type all capitals, you're shouting. I don't know how you shout with text, but that's what they say. But Slydad, my buddy, this guy has been around for a long time with me, has actually, where are they? Has actually earned a bracelet from me, which I don't even wear mine anymore at the moment. I've got this bracelet here that I've made. It's probably, the words are probably backwards. does it say? Upside down, first of all. Wanderer. Let's put it the right way up. Wanderer. This is a bracelet that I made for myself. And then I've got this one here. Anyone wants a bracelet made? I will show you what kind of paracord I got, what kind of stitching there is. I got all kinds of things here. I got boxes full of paracord, and I used to make these a lot, but I found that if I make them ahead of time, I just have a bunch of inventory, and nobody wants that particular color or that particular weave or that particular anything. I was happy when you made me one in the first place a while ago. Yeah, I know. And some I just made last Sunday when I was on. I actually made a couple more moderators at that time, and they're gone now too. So they're probably mad at me and will not come back. But I have had a rash of people leave. I think people unsubscribing and leaving my channel bothers me a lot compared to other things. I've got subscribers that I've subscribed to that since day one. I've still got them on there. I don't think I've gone to their channel for 2 years. I've got to go through my list and see what's going on there again. Yeah, I'm flying a drone. You are. All right, love my drones. Yeah, email me your videos. Amethyst Hayes, right on. Hi, everybody's saying hi. Thank you. Like I said, this earlier was like a Sunday go to meeting sermon we had there, and I think from this day forward, no more religion, no politics. What else? There was a third one. No more of that. And I think you do all understand why that's come about. It's just there happens to be. I heard, not on my live, but I heard a couple of other lives where religious things were being talked about, and yeah, there was a lot of bickering going on. Lives that you guys don't know about. That I go to that probably none of you go to. Michael Santana, what? Okay, I'm going to check it out on my phone right now. We'll see. And I'll see what you're talking about, buddy. I don't know how that. I don't know. Oh, wait. Wait a second. It's too bright. Too bright. I don't know how to turn it so you can see the words. Michael Santana. Thank you, buddy. You know, and I don't do enough of that myself, but I'm a poor old guy. If I can, once I become monetized, believe me, I pay back. And I did have a letter on my window once. Right on. Yeah, if you want a bracelet, a belt, a hat band, a camera cord, anything that you want that you can made out of paracord, just drop me a real simple email saying, count me in, I want something. Marshall actually asked me one time, he said, can you make a lanyard for something to do with his van? But he never got back to me on that. And then I seen him one day with his ukulele. He has a strap. And I thought, well, how come he didn't want to get a paracord one? You know that the belt, let me see if I can just show you this. The belt that I have is got 3 colors, but it is, I don't know, you can see that. That's what it looks like on that side. To me, it looks too Christmassy. I'm making myself a new one. That's what the back side looks like. You don't need any holes because the little tongue goes through the holes. So, but anyways, a belt. That takes a lot of paracord, but that's okay. And it's not the amount of cord that costs the money. It's the labor. It takes a long time to actually weave that. It's like knitting or something. It takes a long time to knit one of these things. And I've got camera lanyards. Hang on, I'll be right back here. And someone says, well, I guess if you can't monetize yourself, you may as well put something. V is great. I know V is great. She's got such an upbeat, lifting way about her. Okay, this is my controller for my drone. Right on. You can all see this. This is my controller for my drone. And I have this lanyard on here, which is just, it clicks on and off. So let me just show you this. If you got time, guys. Stick around. I'm still here. I may not be as fun as some other channels, but okay, this is the ends with the clips on the end there. And then it goes to something called a cobra weave, to a knot, and then a snake knot kind, and then back to another, keep this in front of the camera, another bead, and then some more cobra weave. The cobra weave is a little wider than the snake because that part goes around your neck and it doesn't bite into your neck. And you can see the 2 beads here, and then the down. Now the idea is you won't be able to see this at all, but the bead is even woven. And I did make Tracy Ocean Fire 77. I did make a dog leash for her, and I hope it's still perfect. And Tracy, if you ever do watch this, or I don't know if she's in the house here or not, but if something ever goes wrong with it, you're covered for life. It's guaranteed. This stuff, 1 strand of paracord, it's called paracord 550. The reason it's called paracord 550 is because 1 strand can hold 550 pounds. For you Americans, that's pounds. It can hold 550 pounds. And a belt has got, well, I could lift an airplane with that thing. That thing will never, ever break. Where it is cut and singed, and I don't know if you can see this, that funny mark right there. Sometimes I color those the same, but that's where the paracord is cut and singed. All it's got to do is pull out of there, and then it would start coming undone. Not quickly, but it would start coming undone there. There's another one right here. It's hard. You burn it. You burn the end because it's some of it's nylon, some of it's another material, but it's paracord. And sorry, I'm missing all the. So if I've missed your chat there, and you wanted me to read it, just type in again and put XXX or QQQ or something and say, you missed my window there. Don't have a wrench yet, buddy. If you still want me to mod for you, under consideration, they're boondocking with Boomer. Oh, we got some people from across the pond here. Eagle VP. I was only going to take through emails, and within the description, you can see below there, maybe not down below yet. I don't know if there is a description on here. You can see that. There's some criteria, and I'll only take them through my emails, and then I'll review that, so I can email you privately and let you either know why or why not. And I don't want anyone to hold a grudge about anything. If I pick you, it's but how can I say that? If I don't pick you, it's not because I don't like you or I don't want you to be a mod. It's just I don't want everyone to be a mod anymore. Um, I think there's a few people out there like Kenny Oakes. He has problems with sometimes with mods doing things. So I guess it all depends on who. Although all the people that are in the house here today, I love yous all, and I know you do care. And Danny Staten is in the house, other than Daily Dan. How do you get the time, Danny, to come in? Water Girl, look at that. Going Green Mom. I should be posting. I know you guys can read what's on the side of the window there, but I'm not reading them all again. And I usually go back and read them all later. So if there's something in here that you need, sort of get my attention somehow, I'm sort of scrolling. I may not be as fun to wish I could avoid the stores. You had to go back to Target. Okay, didn't give me a second bag. Soup and medicine. Going Green Mom, you're in the house, right? You sent me the email about how do you say that? I know you can't tell me, but how do you say that? More moringa. I ordered some moringa. I'm going to moringa. I don't know how you even would say that. I ordered some anyway. 34 days till Christmas. What? In case you're all counting. I don't want to know. I'm a single person, and ever since I grew out of my childhood, Marquine back. We were using paracord, but it was really fun. Yeah. I used to do macrame myself. I used to make those like a plant hanger. It would hang, and then there was a place for the pot to put in a pot with a plant. I used to do that. A lot of macrame stuff. And it worked itself over into paracord. And Slydad, he won one from me. Yeah, he won a really cool one. And then he rides motorcycle, and sometimes he makes a video of his ride. And I saw on his wrist, I saw that my bracelet on there, and I said, "Hey, cool! I see my work in a different part of the world." I tried during the lockdowns. So okay, has anybody got any questions for me? I didn't really want to push religion on anyone and have this prayer, and you could close your eyes and pray, but I just wanted you to know that there is a time for healing, and the time is now. The best way is to forgive, forget, and let go, because that's where the healing begins. And like I said, when you cry, the tears clean the windows of your soul and makes you feel good. So that was the whole sermon today. And the prayer to God, to say, "God, I don't know how to pray, but please teach me how." Even if you don't believe in God. Boomer says, what does he hear? Yes. Okay. Forgot that. Um, Lance, I do remember the email now. And I've forgotten that it was boondocking with Boomer. Sorry. Please forgive me. Now, if I can just find your name on the, here we go, boondocking with Boomer. Lance, buddy, add as moderator. I now have two moderators, and that's because we went through email, a whole bunch of emails. No, just kidding. Um, you had mentioned that you saw that I took off all my moderators and um, pleaded and begged, and I checked out your channel to make sure that you were legit. And I said I don't want everybody to be a moderator this time around, and it's got nothing against any individual people. Please call me V. Megan. Yep, 5 days in the U.S. Thanksgiving. Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind turkey. It's too bad I don't know if I can make some. I can't make a turkey in my van. I need to go and uh, get a turkey meal somewhere. I love turkey and stuffing and mashed potatoes and gravy and oh, turn. I can turn a ball of yarn into a knot super quick. Yeah, no kidding. Well, you've tied a knot. Love my drones. You're a drone guy. I know that. Slide ads. There's a few of you in here that are drone people. I've asked before earlier today, but again, send me my email is still scrolling across the bottom, but send me if you can't send like it's hard to send a big file, but at least send me an email saying you've got some footage of drone crashes. I don't want drone successful flights. I want drone crashes, and I see them out there, drone crash videos, and I wonder how did they get all those videos. So that's why I'm asking anybody that has drone crashes. I'm going to make last year I said this, and I finally found the videos that I had. So how to pronounce it? Hope it helps. Oh, you must have set it up. You must have said something up above. I think you were talking about that moringa stuff or moring. I don't know how it's Moringa. I ordered some anyway. It's not bad for price, actually. Some people said it was too costly, but it's not bad. And there's some kind of false advertising on it. One will say 500 grams per thing, and some will say 1,000 grams. But the ones that say 1,000 grams, the tablets are only 500 grams, but it says you should take two. So yes, the amount you take should be 1,000, but they say on the bottle 1,000 milligrams. So that's kind of false. It's the same stuff, but as long as you know that each one is only 500, and you should take more, then that's okay. So the pricing is different though, so you really got to watch. He may just reviewing more or less. So I made Lance a moderator now, and so I do have a couple of moderators that might be kind of good for now. But like I said, send me the email. My email's still going across the bottom. I post at least a premiere Thursday and start the next short form series on Friday. Okay. I'm guilty of not going to all of your channels either. Um, I'm making my rounds slowly. Oh, here's a QQQ thing. Thanks. How is the weather where you're at? The weather's beautiful. Today we got 16.9 degrees outside. Well, here, let me just check. I can make this. It's 62.4 degrees outside and 77 in the van. That's because I got my diesel heater running. Actually, it's just on very slow. I don't even really need it. It's 16 outside. It's Fahrenheit. So, well, thank you, Red. I can't quite know what that's for. That was nice. Thanks. Okay. Uh, yeah, you better believe it. Tears are cleansing. I think I might be like a. I do. All men, I don't think they want to believe it or not, but they do have a feminine side. Forgive and let go. You know what? To actually apologize to someone, and even if you don't want to outright apologize to someone, knowing that in your heart that you can forgive someone, that is a big healing right there. To say to yourself or to say to the other person, please forgive me. And did you all hear that ding? Please. Let me just check out what that is. You said email you. Okay. Thanks for the email, uh, Water Girl. I will be checking that out a little later. My phone goes ding, ding, ding all the time for different things, emails, and uh, my email is just scrolling across the bottom there. If you want to contact me for anything, I have merch. uh, I can't become monetized, and I always didn't like people that like to beg for money, and I hope I'm don't want to sound like I'm begging, and that's probably why I'm getting thumbs down, is because the minute you mention money about something, people think you're begging for money. Um, I hope when I become monetized that I don't do that. Um, I don't want to be one of those people. Here's just a quick link to my T-shirt, Teesprings, and I'm going to change this because I found a better place to do T-shirts. Where Teespring is now finally bringing up full. What do they call it? AOP? AOP? All all over A AOT, all over tees, which means they print all over it. You can have a full T-shirt, and I want to do that. And I want to get a big lion's head on here because I'm Leo, and no other special reason. Hitch up and toe. Mark, how you doing, buddy? I didn't see you here. Anybody that's in the house that I missed, would you kindly say? It's too bad my I don't have my StreamYard set up, or my elements set up, so that when you do come in, it'll announce, hey, somebody's come in. Most religious have some form of prayer and some higher power, even if it isn't the same one. Right on. I think every religion out there has something or whatever higher power that they look up to. Pray to it. Pray to your God. Makes you feel happy. It doesn't have to be the same one. It's just that we all know that there's actually good in the world. There's got to be. We can't all go to hell in a handbasket. Like, somehow we got to turn this around. Going green, Mom. I guess they just call you Mom, right? I hope you don't mind I call you Mom. You're younger than me, but Lance, what town are you in, Wayne? Well, this ain't a town. It's Vancouver City. Big. I call Vancouver the whole thing, like Surrey, Delta, uh, Burnaby, Vancouver, North Vancouver, East Vancouver, West Vancouver. I call them all Vancouver. I don't know how many people are here. 3 million. I don't know. 2 million. Right now, I'm sitting at a swimming pool, and I'm in the sunshine. It's beautiful outside. Nice warm weather. 62.6 degrees outside for you. You Americans that seem backwards to me. You're the only country. Are you the only country in the world that still got the old style? That'll get you a thumbs down, that's for sure. Yeah. Anyway, I'm in Vancouver. Well, I'm actually in Burnaby, but I'm in the Vancouver area, not near the ocean, because believe it or not, the ocean is like 5 to 10 degrees difference from there to here. It's like it's just the wind coming off the water or what have you. It just makes the whole area much cooler than it is where I'm at. And what do you know? I just, for a second there, I had 21 people in the house. That's the most I've ever had. You see how small of a YouTuber I am, and why is my channel the way it is? Like, keep bringing up the thumbs down thing. Please, if you're the guy that's, or the person or the people that's doing the thumbs down, email me privately and tell me why. Tell me to my face. I don't know. Thumbs down person is a coward. I mean, you can't hurt my channel. I'm not big enough. So why would you waste your time? Anyway, subject over. Check, what's this here? Check churches. Some have turkey dinner for you. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, there are a lot of places out here that help the homeless, that do give on like Thanksgiving. They do. I'm not homeless though. I'm houseless. I'm not homeless. And I live alone. I've been alone for many, many years, but there's a big difference between being alone and being lonely. I'm not a lonely person. I am alone. I like being alone because I don't have to argue with anyone. And I was married at one time. And I'm not lonely though. If finding things to do makes you happy, then that's what you do. But I'm not a lonely person. The grocery stores tell right. Now, at some grocery stores, they have actually hot cooked chicken, the whole chicken. It's hot. You can take that and eat it. But chicken is not the same as turkey. So I want to eat some of that white meat turkey that puts you to sleep after you eat with that stuff in it that makes you tired. I want some of that. I want to have a good filling of turkey dinner and then just lay back and go to sleep for a while. Rest. What's this? Camper Fanatic. I thought it was cool when William Shatner actually went to space. Yeah, why didn't they call him Captain Kirk when he was there? They called him, I don't know if they called him William or Bill, but why didn't they call him, hey, Captain? That was cool. He's 90 years old. 90. It's amazing. And he went to space. The oldest man that went to space. Unbelievable. Sorry, Slide Ad, I'm not in Medicine Hat anymore. And you know what? It's the thank you that I made it to Vancouver, because right now the highways, you can't get here. It's flooded at Chilliwack, which is just a few kilometers away, 100 kilometers or less than that away. Hope it's all flooded there. You can't make it through. So it's a good thing I did come through, because I would be sitting there right now waiting for the water to recede just to get in there. And V, I appreciate you very, very much. Thank you for everything that you do. I'm going to have to send you $1,000 bonus. How would that be? Like, I know it doesn't have to cost money, but when you do these things, it's paying forward. And thank you very much. I don't even have to ask. It just thank you. Actually, from the bottom of my heart, like I told you guys all earlier, look at me. I want a hug from every one of you, and if we were in person, I'd be giving you all a hug. And hugs heal. When was the last time you actually hugged someone, like not your kids or your significant other, but when was the last time that you hugged someone for the hugging purpose of because you liked to? Doesn't it make you feel good inside? And it brings tears to my eyes when I hug someone and say, wow, hugs heal. Question: how many hours do you have now, Wayne? Well, Lance, I think I have close to. I think it's closer to the 3,000 than it is the 2, and I think I'm over the 2,500 mark. So I'm just over the halfway, and I've been on YouTube for just about three and a half years, and I don't really push the fact because that wasn't my goal. My goal when I started YouTube was for a place to store my videos along the way when I went all across Canada twice. I want to go again, but that stupid COVID thing stopped that. But anyways, I wanted a place to put my videos. And that's what I did. And what do you know? Somebody subscribed. I had one subscriber. Oh, I actually begged my close friend in Medicine Hat. I said, now that I've got a channel up, would you subscribe to me, please? So I begged my first subscriber, and he still subscribed to me to this very day. Well, because he looks after my mail back in Alberta. And at least he better be subscribed or I'll block him. Yeah, we said we would never talk about that. I don't even know that button exists. Anyways, and then more people subscribed. And I thought, what? Why would anybody want to watch my videos about me traveling across Canada? I just want to know where I went. Like, I was all in all those places. I was at Halifax. I was at my last video, Flower Pot Rocks and Burnt Coat. The highest tide in the world was there. And I went there, and I'm walking on the bottom, as low as you could go. And the water was a mile or two away, way out there at low tide. And I looked up in this rock, and it's 60 feet up there. And that's as high as the water goes when the sun and the moon are together pulling. That's when the biggest tides are. So it doesn't make it there all the time. And it comes in real fast. Like, if you don't get out of there, you're going to be stuck down there. So you got to know how to get out. There's no just shore you can go to. It's like rocks. Thank you, Red. Even like I said, even if you're not religious, prayer is good. Question. What do we got going here? Mom says prices vary widely. Okay, I just looked on Amazon from Azure for $12 a pound of. Oh, you buy a pound or so and capsules. You buy the actual powder. I was looking at the capsules. You can buy the powder, the roots, the seeds. You can buy all those different things. But yeah, okay. Thank you. I'll be checking this out. Believe me. I'm not totally the smartest guy. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but I do listen. I have the power to listen. In comparison, yeah, if you go look on Amazon, you can see all the prices. $28, I think, for 180 capsules, and that's Canadian money. So it's probably, like I always said, $100 in American money is like $1,000 in Canadian money. I don't know if you guys can ever. You guys are probably not old enough. If you remember, when I was a kid, the Canadian dollar was higher than the American dollar by 15 cents. It was like that way for years. And when it went the other way, I kind of wondered, what's going on? How come our money is, how can the money change? And it just, you ain't got a feminine side. I don't know if I check this out. I don't know if it's correct completely, but I'll bet you a lot of you will agree with this. Before you're hatched or before you come out, all of us as an embryo, every one of us is female until the male hormone kicks in and grows a penis. We're all female. I think that's true. But I don't have a channel. But V and some others verify me. Okay. I'll be checking you out with V. Let me tell you. If you sent me, I don't want to be making any more moderators in here, because then it's, to me, it feels like it's going to be favoritism or something. And I can't make all of yous, but send me an email. I'll check it over and I'll tell you in the email whether you passed or not. And oh, cool. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh wow, I'm so far behind in text again, guys. Please forgive me. Wow, the you guys are. Wow. Oh man. You see, I can easily say, please forgive me. Well, you'll probably see more than one dislike by the end of the thing. Now that person who did that's a coward. And they're probably subscribed to me. More than likely. Why would they come here? I'm such a small channel. They don't know me. They're coming to a live. So it's not like a thumbnail that they clicked on by accident and said, oh, I don't like this guy. Bing. So whoever did that thumbs down, come and speak to me. Type in the window here. Let's see what kind of thumbs down you get. And like I said, thumbs down don't bother me. And I hope it doesn't bother any of you. Because it's not the thumbs down that counts, man. It's the ratio between the thumbs up and down. So I expect the rest of you to pop that thumbs up and nullify that one thumbs down. What a coward. Whether it be male or female, you're still a coward. And I'm so far behind in the well, now that I'm so far behind, you guys can't tell a joke, but I can. Let me tell you a joke. I'll have to pick one out of my hat that I can remember. Okay, there was this guy. He had to go to the doctor. He had problems with his manhood. So he goes to the doctor and he says, I have problems with my manhood. I need help. So the doctor says, step into the room over there, disrobe, and a nurse will come in and she'll check you out, and then we'll see what we can do. So yes, he goes into the other room and disrobes, and he's standing there. And the nurse comes in and starts laughing loudly, just laughing profusely. Oh, if you ever want a t-shirt like this, look at that. Look at that. Isn't that fantastic? Hang on, hang on, hang on. I'll get back to that joke in 1 minute. I have this one too. Oh, let me get rid of this here. Well, you can see it when you go on. I have this one too. This is the #1 Nomad. Oh, well, that's the back. And the front just has that on the front. And then the one I'm wearing has nothing on the back. And there's other ones. So the nurse starts laughing loudly. And the poor guy's standing there and he says, you shouldn't laugh. He said, that has been swollen for 2 weeks now. Danny Staten. Thumbs down don't matter on Danny's World. I got 700 thumbs down on one video back when I first started. Yeah, you know what? You all know PewDiePie, right? PewDiePie. 130 million subscribers. You can't even say that number. It's so big. 130 million or whatever it is. 100 million subscribers. Now, he put out a video one time. I don't go watch him all ever. It's just once in a while I see something. I didn't even know it was PewDiePie. I see a text or something and I go, what is that? And it was about thumbs down. So he goes, excuse me. He goes on. The cheeks of my butt or what? You can pinch the cheeks of my butt. That'll be okay. Duh. I kind of forgot what I was saying. That's what happens when you get old. Right on, brother. I'm hugging you back. And I hope it makes you feel good. Just if you can feel those arms around you. Go like this. And think it's me. Well, thank you guys. Hugs are healing. You feel real good. If you go to a big auditorium somewhere and there's some guy up there, a speaker, and he says, anyone that wants to come up and hug, do so. Or if somebody I've seen them standing on the street corner with a sign saying free hugs. A stranger, total stranger, come up and hug you. Does it ever feel good? It's like unbelievable. Tofurkey. You don't know what tofurkey is? Maybe somebody in the bottom here helped. They have turduckens. Is it turducken or something? It's a duck inside of a chicken inside of a turkey. Water girl, thank you. Danny, what does Danny say? You guys can see how far I was behind, and I always go back and read all my I read every chat, all the chats here. Doc Brown's. Yes. Vegan replacement for turkey plant based. Oh, see, wow. I didn't even really know that either. There you go. Camper Van Addict knows that. I don't even remember which one it was. I think it was my left one. I still have that boot. You pay a lot of money for those things in Canada here anyway. There's like $100. So I still have that boot. And I've in my journeys, I've walked around and I've seen other people wearing one of those boots. So I'd go up to them and I'd say, hey, I got your matching boot if you ever want one. I broke that same ankle twice already. Nomadic Rat Pack. Damn, I hope I'm subscribed. If I'm not subscribed to you, any of you in here, would you just say, please subscribe to me, and I will. I'll subscribe to anyone. It's just I may not have, because I don't know why. There are some of you in here right now that I'm not subscribed to. I know, but I think you don't have any content, or you have one or two videos for some reason. You just don't want any more. Or like I said, if you want a subscriber and you're in the house, say so, and I will subscribe. Because isn't that what YouTube is for? Why does anybody start a YouTube channel? There are a small percentage of you that just go to watch and see what's going on. 99% of you want money from YouTube, and rightfully so. And if you can get there and do that, I pat you on the back and I'll give you a big hug. But that's the idea. Hi, Cat, right on. There you go. Now we know what that is. That what the other one, the vegan thing. In the house, Wayne. Way to go, buddy. Oh, 25. That's my highest count. I'm more popular today. I don't know why. If anybody shared it out or something, I don't know. Maybe that's what I don't advertise myself. Okay, there's my Teespring stuff going across the bottom. Let's get rid of that. Hide. We don't need that on there no more. My email. How about this one? There's what is this one? If you would like to, this is the PayPal me one. It's easy. PayPal.me/Nomadic Vanman. If you care to donate a coffee, or I don't have a super chat, but these people were saying, like even Kenneth was saying that the super chats, they take a lot of money off of there. Because I'm not monetized, I don't know how much or what have you, but that's horrendous. To take your money away when you're pushing and pushing hard, you want to get there. I really thought Danny Staten not entertaining either. I thought something so. So somebody gave me a thumbs down once, and I explained, why would you give a thumbs down? Because it means nothing. You're not hurting me at all. And the next day I went back and it was gone. It must have, the person who did that must have felt, yeah, you're right. Like, why? And here we go. We got Call Me V saying hi to everybody. Thank you. Spoiled Michael Lane, spoiled mama. I didn't see you come in. Sorry I started following you as a fellow Canadian. Right. Yes. Now, if you just popped in and you noticed you're not a mod, you're not a mod anymore. There is one or two in here. I'm keeping it low. No hard feelings to anyone. It's you may have been a mod there, Mike Land, but I took away your badge or whatever you want to call it. Oh, while you're doing the email thing, if you're going to send an email, I like to buy the buds best. If anybody, if you're going to send me the email, just send me your a mailing address. It doesn't have to be like a private place or anything. Just send me an address where I can send you a sticker or even something, because I got a whole bunch of things that I'd like to give away and stuff as prizes, but I don't know what to have. We'll work on that. There'll be prizes and all kinds of things happening. I remember when your money was a. I remember when our money was par or better. You do remember that our dollar was 15 cents more than the American dollar. I don't know, maybe the American economy was slumping at that time, but and then it just went the other way, and now it's like we're $1,000 the other way. It's like, or whatever the percentage, it's quite high, 50% or more. Capsules are probably easier for most people. Now, in some, they say twice a day, from 2 to 5 capsules in the morning and 2 to 5 at night. So that's like 10 capsules a day. And if you buy 180 capsules, well, that's only a few days and it's gone. So I'll check into it. If you buy the powder, well, I guess you could make your own capsules or your own smoothies or whatever you want to make. Nomad Rat Pack is saying hello to Water Girl. Right on. And V has been working her fingers off on, and I can see V that she just got a big smile on her face. She always does. Her fingers are working off, doing all these things. Was similar at times. All right, thank you, V, for all your help. And I'm so far behind; she's probably already gone. I'm far behind in the text again. I'm missing a whole bunch. Please forgive me. And if I did miss your question or your thoughts there, uh, type something in to grab my attention as I'm scrolling. Um, oops. How can Slydad have a feminine side? What? You got to be joking me. Okay. All right. Thank you, Water Girl. And thank you for posting. Stop by Tug when you get a chance. Yes, I shall. I shall, Lance. And Mark's still in the house from across the pond. It must be late there. Well, YouTube is starting to take the thumbs away, thumbs down. They're starting to take the count away from the thumbs. So you probably won't see, after a while, you probably won't see thumbs down. It really did bother some people, and they probably complained. And if more people complain, they're deciding now to take that off. So, well, I know thumbs could be a troll, but they must have just happened on my channel. And if they know me and they would just come, they're not obviously not subscribed to me, so they wouldn't get notified. But if they do, they're wasting their time. They should have better things to do. Um, and then I mentioned once before that if you're cooking brisket a long period of time, I open the door even once in a while and mimic the wood stove. um, what was I saying? Something about thumbs down. Anyways, um, if a troll only understood what he's doing, a troll is actually making you money. If you're monetized, and a troll pops in and gives you the thumbs down. Well, he clicked on your video, which means you got to click as far as YouTube is concerned. He stayed there for 1, 2, 3 seconds, maybe a minute to give that thumbs down. So he made you watch time. And he's continually doing this just because he thinks his thumb down is hurting you. He's giving you more money than some subscribers do. Because some subscribers, they can't make them all. They got other lives. They've got things to do. Me as well. Troy, okay. I'm going to check this out. It won't be probably right this moment or shortly after this, but oh, Kathleen says, why are you mimicking a wood stove? I don't know. Okay. You grew up standing in front of one. Oh, wow. On screen, they're white. The little faces, they're white. But on the chat window on the side, they're yellow. Oh, okay. Well, the joke there. Oh, well, okay. Duh. That might have been my fault. I maybe had forgot to mention something. The guy goes to the doctor about his manhood. Had a problem. The doctor says, go into the room over there and disrobe. I'll send the nurse in. So he does. He goes in the other room and he disrobes. Now, his manhood was, this is the part I forgot, I guess. It was such a long time since his manhood was the size of a little boy's finger. So he goes in the room and he disrobes. A nurse comes in and starts laughing her head off. She's laughing like crazy. And that's when the guy said, you shouldn't laugh. He said, it's been swollen for 2 weeks. And Kenny's still in the house. Hi, Kenneth. Right on. And here we go. I wanted people to get the advice to starve themselves if they got the diagnosis I did. I think it helped at least a little bit. Yeah. Well, I'm going to be stuffing myself pretty good at coming up here, turkey, let me tell you. I think I knew. I think I knew Mike Land was Canadian. She told me that once before. But I haven't been around too much myself. This week wasn't a good week for me. I was feeling down the dumps, and the only way to bring myself up was to invite everyone here and give you all the biggest hug you can get. I'm just sorry I can't wrap my arms around each and every one of you and do that. But just know in your mind that, and if you don't want the hug, you don't have to accept it, but it'll make you feel good, let me tell you. Nomadic Vanman, you don't forget the green tea. Yeah. Well, green tea. Yeah, this isn't green tea here, but yeah, you're right. As a matter of fact, in my last video, I think, or the one before, I did an unboxing of something I ordered from Amazon. Was it's not a French press. Don't get me wrong, it's not a French press. It's for van dwellers mostly. It's a press, an aero press, and it does the same thing as a French press would do, but you can make other coffees in it too. So that's what I ordered. I wonder why on the chat window, when I put it up on the screen below here, all the colors are black and white. They're not they're not colored, and yet over on the chat window on the side it's colored. Well, thank you, Slide Ad. Appreciate you. You at least admitted it. I can go give myself a thumbs down if I did one time before, because somebody gave me a thumbs down. I thought, well, if you can, so can I. So, PewDiePie, yeah, he 100 million subscribers. He actually said on one of his videos, please, everybody, give me the thumbs down. He had thousands of thumbs down, like thousands, hundred. I can't remember the number. Go look it up. Look up PewDiePie thumbs down. Try to look for that. You know, that didn't hurt him one single bit. Didn't even hurt that video one single bit. Oh, Dyson Crazy. See, I'm sorry I didn't greet everybody coming in. I'm so far behind again. Like I said, please, if I missed your what you said earlier and it was important, get my attention. Put a bunch of capital letter X's or something. So because I am scrolling through, but I'm not putting up every single, because I know you guys can read what's going on the side there. So thank you, Lance. Pop up see how your moderators are so cool. And a small YouTube channel like mine, I have moderators. I can't even keep up with the chat windows, let alone popping up somebody's link. Oh, it's because you're not on YouTube directly that you get so far behind. Yeah, I'm not on the YouTube side. I'm on the StreamYard side, but the little bar over there on the side where you can scroll up and down, it's there's lots of, I can see there's lots of text below there. Oh, here we go. Well, anybody over a certain age, a male, unless you're really physically fit, we all have man boobs. Yeah, you're right, Kenny. I don't know why they need so much money. They're worth billions of dollars. You think they could like just drop the super chat money they take off and all those kind of things? Like, oh, Slide Ad says thank you to Boomer. Must have anybody that I know. Slide Ad is not up to the 1,000 mark, and there's probably a lot of you that aren't that. If you'd like to be shouted out, hey, that's a good thing. I'm not a very popular YouTuber, but if you would like your channel shouted out, or if you want to come on the panel one day, just please email me or text me or whatever it takes. Get a hold of me, and we'll set you up. We'll get you. I can take my PayPal thing off of there, and I'll put up my email across the bottom there again. Right on. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Lance. Thanks a lot. Yeah, they take a lot of money. Wow. Okay, green tea. Green tea, I guess, supposed to be good for you. Yikes. Okay. Everybody's saying hi. Thank you. It's nice. That's cool. That's more than cool. And I don't know if you've been into any lives lately in the past few days. much more excitement going on. I miss tea, but actually tea is typical fermented in the process, high histamine. Yeah, mom knows about all this stuff. You should have seen the email you sent me, or she sent me, lengthy about how to get fit, what I'm doing wrong. I'm a total failure at that. I don't say that I know everything, let me tell you. Although when I do feel like I know something about something, I guess I voice my opinion. Maybe that's why I got the thumbs down. I like peppermint tea. What? Holy peppermint tea. I like peppermint, but I don't know if I would like peppermint tea. And the thing is, well, there is some tea houses in Medicine Hat anyway where you can just buy a certain amount of tea. You don't have to buy like big boxes full of. And Lance is going to town on putting up links. And I hope you guys, if you're not sub to any of these, please, by all means, go and sub. And I will be subbing each and every one of you if I'm already not. So supposed to be good for headaches. Okay. What about vertigo? So we were talking I was talking with someone, maybe mom too, on her on your thing. You were saying something about vertigo. I have vertigo, and I'm taking. Doesn't work. I'm taking. I'll think of the name here in a minute. Circ. I'm taking Circ for that. Now, Circ is supposed to be, if you stop taking it, it can become suicidal things. That's if you're suicidal in the first place. Don't you just love to read the what's the pills? What's the bad parts for you? I can't take aspirin or any ASA at all. It upsets my stomach. So, and there's a lot of medications that I tried to take. They just don't do anything. Might be how you have it set up. Okay. Cause I guess it is typically tummy troubles. Right. Yes. Thanks for all the information, you guys that are putting that in there. I have vertigo and I have tinnitus, and I'm getting old and I have aches and pains, and I still function good. I can actually, I mean, for a 69-year-old guy, I can still almost touch my toes, but I have inside ailments, I guess, diabetes, health-wise, drinking this stuff. Yeah, and some things I just obviously don't like the taste of. So, Ron, you still have to contact me, Ron. If you want to learn how to edit videos, I'm an expert. I was going to say I'm not an expert, but I'll teach you. I'm an expert. I have my papers on it. I can show you what I know. Not that my videos are any good, but it's the technique. If you want whatever in your videos, I can show you how to get it there, and you can make your own professional type videos. Cat said something. I don't know what it was now, but it's scary down there. Right on. Going Green Mom says, "Oh no, it's not overload. Believe me. And if you type me in another email, something, make it long." I personally don't like typing, so that's when I go to lives. I usually type in. I'll say to the host, I'll say, "Hi," And then other people see me in there, and then they'll say, hi, Wayne, hi, Wayne, hi, Wayne. And I got to type back to them. And that's all I usually say. I don't usually chat otherwise. I don't know why. I just don't like typing. Well, yes, I do know why. Is because, like I said, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. In my younger days, I used to play a lot of hooky from school. So I didn't learn. And you can tell by my vocabulary that I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but I don't care. To me, I speak street language. I'm streetwise language. If I know all those 25-cent words, those big words, I don't use them because I don't know how to put them in a sentence properly. I know words have a lot of power. If you go look at Red's, she does poems and stuff. Like, I think she knows the power of words. And I tried to tell her, like, you do good work on that. I wish I could do that. I wish I had the power to, you can really either make somebody feel the best in the world, or you can cut them down so bad with the power of words. And if I only really knew the words to use for good instead of evil. Everyone, I have not dropped a link to your channel. Yeah, right on. If you haven't dropped a link, please let Lance know, or Boondocking with Boomer. He'll tangerine. Okay, I missed the question there, but there's the answer. And here's a spearmint and peppermint have chemicals in them that can be kept. You see, I don't even know what you're talking about, but wow, amazing. You should be a nurse. Or what do you call it? Somebody that works with. But you can tell by my vocabulary that I'm like, I always use that. I'm not the sharpest tool. I don't like to use. I'm not the smartest. I am smart in my own way. If you wanted to have a word, something to do with words and stuff, I can't do it. That's why I am very hard. I don't like to type because I don't know how to spell properly. I'm a poor spelling person. And when I speak, like, for example, the word there, T-H-E-R-E, there, and there, T-H-E-I-R and T-H-Y-E apostrophe or R apostrophe, whatever it is. There's there, and there. I don't know when to use that word there. So I just use T-H-E-R-E all the time because it doesn't matter whether it's the wrong word to me. To me, you know what I'm talking about. That's all that matters to me. When I speak, it might not be big, long words, even though I'm not the spelling of. I can say words that I can't spell, but at least we're having a conversation. That's the whole idea. It doesn't matter whether it's the right word or not. Bye, Jennifer. Okay, bye, Jennifer. She's probably gone already, and I neglected to say goodbye to people and hello to other people. Welcome in. Slide Ad still in the house. Mr. Thumb Down Guy. I did a big purge of addresses. And oops, I better put this on here. I did a big purge of addresses not long ago. Got a bit carried away. Okay. Now, if there are some of you out there that I go to and you have a couple videos, maybe you have less than 10 subscribers, I don't really know if you want to be subscribed to or not. So some people just don't want to, and they just happen to have 10 because people subscribed to them. Slide Ad was saying later. You need to push your book, Red. Love the poems. because of the words. And maybe I, as a simple person, can appreciate the words more than some people that know the words, if that makes sense. You know, Hitler was so involved in the power of words. He chose his words so very, very carefully to manipulate the German people at that time. Words do have power. Yes, they do. Uh, I can get super mad. And then when I think about that later, I'm thinking, you know what? I am a sinner and I sin all the time. Every day I sin. And yet I know I can't hide from God. You just cannot hide. You can't sin or hide away and say, I'm going to do this. If only I knew that at the time I'm doing a sin of some sort, whether it be small or large. Uh, if I knew I was doing that at the time, I wouldn't do it. And I look at it this way also. I don't really think that we came to this earth as from the soup of. Look at how diverse life is here. I don't care how many millions of years you think it took. Earth is supposed to be what, 4 to 6 million years old, like, or a billion years, or whatever it is. How complex is a human being? How complex is a mosquito? Man cannot even make a mosquito, let alone make a human being. You think that just happened by chance? That this all came together? Oh, sorry. Well, that's kind of a religious thing. We didn't want to get into whether there is a religion or not. Kathleen says, Van City Adventure, Daryl just popped in the house. Your ears not be burning, though. We weren't talking about you. Thanks for coming in, though. I have to make it up and visit one day, Daryl. Right now, I'm in Burnaby, sitting at this pool. What's the pool called? On Wellington. Wellington and Hastings, close there. Eileen, Eileen Park Pool area. That's where I'm at right now. The Wi-Fi is great here. Like, on my computer, the Wi-Fi is fantastic. On my phone, it's not. Even on my computer, when I go to some other places, if you know the numbers, you want upload speed when you're doing lives. The download speed is when you're watching. So the download speed on my computer when I go to other places is somewhere about between 15 and 20 sometimes between 10 and 20, which is not bad for watching videos. But the upload speed is just over 5 megabits. These are megabits, guys, not megabytes. And if you know how computers are, a bit, it takes 8 bits to make 1 byte. And 1 byte is 1 alphabet letter, like a letter A. That takes 1 byte to make a letter A appear on the screen. So it takes 8 times of bits to make those. So 5 megabits per second as upload speed. And if you can get that, you can stream. That's not so bad. But here, I get a ping of, I don't know, very small ping, 5. But the upload speed or the download speed, watching stuff, goes just about to 100 on that scale, almost to 100, which is wow. I can watch 5 or 6 movies all at once. The upload speed, which counts for the download. Okay, the upload speed is what counts for streaming. The upload speed here is over 50. So otherwise it's 10 or 5. So it's, what is that? 10 times the amount. Well, I don't know if you can spell or not, Red, but you do some good work as far as you read your poem sometimes. I enjoy it because the words make sense to me. Yeah, you're right. God sees all. He hears all. You can't hide. You can't even think of. He'll know. He knows your thoughts. And if you can, at the time you're having these thoughts, think, hey, my Father is watching me. He is my Father. He's watching me. He hears me. Why don't I need a good licking? I don't know if God can ever have a bad thought. Yes, sometimes it sounds like God is cruel, but is God capable of having hating somebody? Or he wants every single person, whether they be bad or good, to be his. We're all his children. Hey, hello, hey, hi, hello, yeah, I love to see it. I was told one time that, okay, if you have a piece of paper like this and you draw in the center a circle, and then you draw a line from one edge of the paper all the way through to the other edge right in the center of that circle. Now that circle represents all of mankind's uh, thoughts and ideas, and all of mankind's knowledge is in that. Even if you draw a small circle in that paper, that's all of mankind's knowledge. And that line that goes from edge to edge and continues on to infinity on either side is God. Now, how much do you know about God? And how much does God know? If you visualize that, you're in Vancouver on Tuesday. Oh, okay. I don't think I've even been to Vancouver this year yet. Oh yes, I went to Bonds off Broadway and had a breakfast. They still have a $2.85 breakfast. So I went there the other day. And, to go in and eat, you have to be vaccinated. So I am. I played hide and seek with God, but he cheats. I always lose, and he finds me every time. Absolutely correct, Slydad. You can try. You can, as at the time that you're committing a sin of some sort, whether it be bad or good, I know you're not thinking of God at the time. You say, well, I can hide from this. No possible way. It's an impossibility. And I am guilty as anyone else because I'm a human and every single one of us are sinners. And I think I told you last time on last Sunday's live because Daryl, he said, I lie once in the morning and once at night. But it says on an average, every day people tell 10 lies. Every day. If somebody says, well, how are you today? And you say, oh, I'm feeling good, but you don't really feel good. That's a lie. So it doesn't have to be a really bad lie. It can be a simple thing. But we're all guilty. Every single one of us that's living on this earth and from the past since day one, we all should be destined for hell. Every one of us. Our destination is hell. We have to pick ourselves up and trust in God that we can become better and go to heaven. And how do you get to heaven? There's one way. There is only one way. What is that way? If somebody before I say it, if somebody is in the chat window can tell me what is that one way? I'll have to meet up with you, Daryl, there, and maybe sometime we can go on another trip, do something. Oh, yeah, rationing gas. Okay. Yeah, it's a good thing I made it through Chilliwack area there, Hope and Chilliwack area, and made it to Vancouver when I did. I only made it here a few weeks ago. So appreciate it, Daryl, for coming in. We just talked a little while ago. Energy, but I thought we weren't talking. Yeah, I know. It just keeps popping up. But you don't have to believe in a God if you believe in some higher energy. Well, is that energy got intelligence? You can call it, I guess, whatever you wish. I need to start dinner and prep. Okay, Kat, thanks for coming in. Bye, Kat. Everybody's saying goodbye. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, Camper, you're right. It did sort of turn into a religious discussion. But I said after this, hopefully next week, there will be no more discussion. It's only bad when we're kind of not on the same page. And it doesn't matter whether you believe in a God or not. Yeah. We have a project in Vancouver. I will be in Burnaby as well. Okay. I'll have to get together. I'll email you or what. We'll have to get together and discuss where to meet and what to do. I'm going to meet, I don't know if you know, what the heck is his channel name? His name's Torin. We're having a meeting on the 28th at Waves Cafe on Edmonds and Kingsway. I haven't seen him since last year, so we're going there to meet. Camper Van Addick, tries but doesn't respect everyone's belief. No, wait a minute now. If Sean S, if you don't think I respect everyone's belief. That's the whole point of the whole thing. Even the Taliban and all those people, they have their religion. They believe in a higher power. Yeah, I do a lot of lying down in my van too. That's the thing. I trust in everybody's beliefs, whether they believe in God or not. These are my beliefs. Respect my decisions on my beliefs. Universal energy. Right on. Anyways, I was going to say there's for my religion, there's only one way to get to heaven, and that is by believing that Jesus Christ died on that cross and spilled his blood for you. That's the way to get to heaven. You're breaking your. I know I'm breaking my no religion rule. Well, sort of. If you go back and look, this was it. The subject of today is Wayne, Nomadic Vanman Rants. And we didn't talk about too much about politics, but religion, there was three things: religion, politics, and like bashing other people or what have you was the deal. Don't do. And I guess maybe after today, we don't do. And if, well, how about we just even start now? No do, no more. No more religion. And we'll start right now. Daryl's asking, what's older? It's, okay, what? It's tattooed on my hand, but I won't type it in here. What's tattooed on your hand? Let me just see. Oh, that I saw a tattoo on your hand somewhere. I was wondering. Anyway, no, that's a well, okay. 50s and up. I'm going to bypass all the questions that have anything I don't want to. Oh, I was wondering about like food. The minute I heard the highway was cut off to Vancouver, I thought, oh no, we won't be getting food in the grocery stores. Because if you do go to some, people are hoarding the meat, like just like they did the toilet paper when COVID first hit. Okay, what's old story? Yeah, I'm 69. That's called an old fart. And I do have like all the ailments and stuff. Uh, oops, I missed a couple here. Um, okay, we can't talk about religion anymore, you guys. I've quit. So, and if V is gone, I don't know if Lance is still in here or not, but just remember that moderators have power. They can time you out. Oh, hitch up and two, hitch up and two, hitch up and toe. Mark, gotta run. Must be getting late for you there. Everybody's saying goodbye. Thank you. Thanks for coming in, Mark. I thank you, all you guys, for coming here. Like, it was incredible. And if you haven't already done so, please, if you liked it, give it the thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it the thumbs down. Like, it's okay. Going Green Mum says later. Thank you. Slide that later. I know you guys can still read these things, and I won't take them off. But we don't want to talk about religion or politics or blocking, if you don't mind. Yes, Daryl, that's what the whole thing was. My whole thing was I had a whole bunch of moderators, and my channel got into discussion from YouTube. And I took all moderators off. Every moderator's gone except for 2 now. I put on 2 today because I was emailed and we had a discussion about it. It was kind. And I appointed 2 of them. Call Me V was one that got a hold of me. And Boondocking with Boomer, Lance, he was actually the first one to contact me and said, Wayne, I see you need subscribers. So anybody that's willing, my email address is going across the bottom, and I'll review them. I won't put you as a moderator right on here, but I'll review you and see if you look in the description, there's 4 or 5 things there that you must comply with before. Like, I'm going to give you, it's I know it's a wrench, but I'll give you the whip. It has a lot of power, that wrench, which I found out. And you're 70, a little bit older than me. My birthday's in July, end of July. So Tiger King for president. Well, I guess you could vote. Canadians. There you go. A short or a shart. I don't know what that means, actually, but a shart or a shit. Staten just turned 56 on November 13th. Very cool. Well, happy birthday there, guy. Danny. There we go. I think I'm going to go back and read all these. I was so far behind. I'm just catching up now to the bottom. And that's the thing is, if I put them on the screen here just below, you can read them, but you can also read them over to the side. So please be, I guess because we said no more, I even started, no more religion, no more bashing, none of this. It's all good from now on. And that's what this video or this live is all about. Because my next live, I'm trying to go on Sunday, every Sunday at 1:00 PST time. Because I'm here in Vancouver now, but I have to find Wi-Fi places to go to in order to do that. So I usually like to get set up a couple of days beforehand to know where I'm going, where I'm at. But we will be nothing but happy from now on. Happy belated birthday, right on. You joined the old man's club. Oh no. All you guys are youngsters yet, except for Slydad. I have to unfortunately leave the spot I'm parked at right beside the swimming pool because you're only supposed to be here for 24 hours. And I've been here overnight and I haven't moved. And I came here about this time yesterday. So I'm going to have to do some moving, which gives me a chance to do something with my batteries. What have I got? 12.3 volts. Once it gets down to 12.2, then that's a 50%. Then that's 50%. So I'm going to have to just to make sure I understand your time frame, it would be 1 p.m. on far west coast. Yeah, Vancouver time. I think PST it's called Pacific time. Same time, I guess it would be in like California, I suppose, or down the coast. And then once you get to Alberta, they are an hour ahead. And Saskatchewan, I think right now, Alberta and Saskatchewan are the same time because Saskatchewan doesn't change their time. And we had a vote on that just recently. And we were so close to, I want the time to just stay. I don't care what time you pick, just leave it alone. We don't need to change time. Although I would like it to be the time to be lighter in the like, so you don't have to go home from work at 4 or 5 o'clock and it's already dark. But I like summer. I like the long summers in Alberta. Right now it gets dark around 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and then in the winter it doesn't get dark till 10 or 11 at night. That's 6 hours difference from summer to winter. I think, isn't it you that have the, Mom, do you have the schedule printed there somewhere? I was going to contact you about somebody was having the, yeah. Blue, a 50-pound pit bull. What's this here? And shaking, poor baby. You scared him. He hates the garbage truck. Okay. Okay. Wow. I miss, excuse me, I miss what not changing. You didn't used to. Oh, and now you're changing times? Oh, wow. That's weird. Never seen, I've never noticed. Since I've been alive, the time has always changed. Okay. I went and looked at it once. I do a spreadsheet of my own, Google Sheets, where I keep track of all my subscribers, a bunch of information about them, like their account, their email address if it's available, where they live, um, things like that. Um, your links to everything. 6:07 in Florida. It's 3:07 in Vancouver here. So it's 3:09. 3:09 right now here in Vancouver, Burnaby. So that's what time it is here. You have to leave. Thank you. You take your son to college. Oh, right on. Somebody getting smart. All right, Lance, thank you for all your help today. Love you. Big hugs to you. Thanks for doing whatever you were doing there. You did so much. It was going by so fast, I couldn't keep up. But thank you. Indiana and Arizona didn't change here. Okay, like Saskatchewan. You must be down directly below the Saskatchewan area then. About 10 years ago, it came up, and the same people. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I personally, I would just like the time to just stay the way it is, and not change. My aunt, rest her soul, and she just passed away in October. Uh, she had all these clocks everywhere. Like she had in the kitchen. I think she said she had 7 clocks just in the kitchen, one on the wall, one on the stove, one on a little, there was, and she said, twice a year, I got to go and change the time back and forth. So then she says, I just quit. I just leave it on a certain time. Forget it. In 6 months, it'll change anyway. So, yeah, thanks, Lance, for doing all you have there. And like I said, I'm looking for any emails. My email's going scrolling across the bottom. If anybody wants to be a moderator, please, by all means, email me and say, count me in, and I'll come and check you out and make sure you're on the up and up. And I'll let you know. Today there was so many really good moderators that I've had before, and I know they're nice and they're good and they do very well, but unfortunately right now there's none, except for 2 at the moment. Okay, yeah, I don't see anything going green room types. Okay. Oh wow, I just have to change it. 1 in the kitchen and 2 in the cars. Okay. Yeah. Well, I don't know if I think my watch and my phone change by themselves because of how they work. I think my watch gets my information from my phone. It tells my watch what time it is and all the other stuff that goes on there. I have 1 on the wall that I have to change and 1 on the dashboard that I have to change if I do change time. I did, and I usually do on my watch. But it's only after 3 right now here. Slide ad. You've been in the house for a long time there, Slide ad. Thank you. Appreciate your being here. It lives build up my chat or my build up my watch time if that's what I'm really looking for. And yeah, I wouldn't mind getting to the point of moderation. I wouldn't mind getting to the point of making a couple of dollars and being moderated. But I don't know whether I'm going to, if I do get there sometime, I think I get 200 hours a month. So, and I've got 2,000, in 10 months, I'll be monetized. And I've had a few people like watch my playlist, just let them go and then let them run, watching the whole things. But videos, if you've got a 10-minute video, you need 6 of them. You need 6 of those and 1 person to watch all 6 to make 1 hour. Right here, I've been on I've been on for 2 hours and 18 minutes. Holy smokes. Like, time goes by so fast. But a lot of you have been in here since I started. And that's 2 hours each that you're giving me already. Like, that's fantastic. I pat you all on the back for that. And sometimes I just don't understand why you would want to come and waste your time watching mine. I don't know if you mean short by shorts, like the less than 1 minute videos. YouTube, when they first came out, YouTube didn't monetize those, but now they can be monetized. So if you make a whole bunch of shorts and you're monetized already, you know that at least that will start making you some money. Yeah, Call Me V was here earlier. She had to go and do something, and she said goodbye. I think it was just before you popped in, actually, maybe. Oh, you're watching on the phone. The phone died. Now you're on something else. And Kenneth is always watching streams. He must have several things on the go, tablets and phones and computers. And Oh, Camper, are you saying when Call Me V was in the house here and she was commenting away that you couldn't see what she was typing? That's unusual. I don't know how that happens. That could be my end that's doing that, maybe somehow. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure she didn't. Is not doing that on purpose. V is such a upbeat, happy person. You should have seen her first time she was on. You go back to her very first lives, like incredible. I wish I had that much like happiness. Yeah, Daryl. Even Daryl says strange. It's after 6 there. Okay, you will get there on your own. Yeah, I'll get there. I will get there. Uh, well, sure you do. You're not a walking zombie right now, are you? No, you still get out on your bike. Slyad, I'm sorry I haven't made it back to your channel in such a long time. And then oh yes, I did go back once and I looked and I saw your videos were like months old and that you haven't put any out. So I was wondering why, what's going on? How come you haven't put anything out? I really enjoy I enjoy what you put on because you do the drone footage. I love that. And you did one where you hit the tower. I want that video. Oh, I was telling people, get a hold of me with your video crashes. I know you didn't crash that time, but you hit the wires or something and it upset you there for a moment. Um, Sometimes you can't send those via email or other ways because it's too big. Email can only handle, what is it, 5 MB, which is nothing. Um, oh, okay. Oh, okay, understand. Um, but you can, if you have a crash in a video, post it to YouTube as a video, but set it to unlisted or private, and then send me that link. Then I can go there because I have the link. You let me in. I can go there and then I can download the video and put it on my drone crashes video that I'm trying to make. I only got like 3 or 4 videos, so I need a little bit more videos. Yeah, Kemper, if you're still wondering about why you can't see any of her, you have to go back later and look at this one at the beginning and see if you can see any of hers on there. That's very, very, very strange. I actually never heard of that before. I don't know what would be causing that. Yeah, you don't know. Fanatic, here's a question for you. Shoot me an email. I might be able to help a bit. There you go. Mom is asking for your email there, Camper. Call her Camper. I'm sure she's fine with that, though. I hope. I could be calling her Vanatic or Camper Vanatic. I got, yes, Danny's World. I went and had a look at that one. You just do shorts only. Okay. 35,000 subs now. Last time you told me it's 34. Wow. You get about 1,400. You say something about you should educate Kenneth on that. You give that money away because it doesn't affect your disability or something. And if you do that, how, I don't know how that can work. You can make money, yet it doesn't affect your disability thing because you're still getting that money. Just giving it away doesn't mean that Anyway, look at that, 3:30, and it must be getting dark out because I was in the light before and it was sunny. Timmy, more bang for your bucks. Yeah. Okay. Camper Fanatic says she'll contact you there. I guess you guys can read this and I don't have to tell you. But Timmy's in the house. How you doing, Tim? Thank you for coming in. Thank you for taking the time out of your day, actually, to come and visit. We can't always do this all the time. So who not that I care, but who started this thing with the double name, like the Tim Tim and the Ray Ray and the Momo and all these things? Who started that? And how do you stop it? Anyway. Okay. She's looking for your email. I don't know. I don't really know. You'll have to go. I don't know. If you go to their channel, sometimes if you go on the About page at the top there, it might tell you the an email address. I don't know how you would get a hold of each other if you don't know the emails. If you post them in here and you want to be private, well, then everybody would have it. So, oh, Red says not my end. Okay, I don't know how to fix it, even if it was on my end. So, oh, and Green Mom says right there, she says it's on her About page. Okay. Well, you see, if it's on the About page, it's public. So a lot of people don't want to put their email address. They just don't want to be bothered with emails coming in and out all the time. Oh, more bang for your bucks. What does he say here? Did the heated vest come from the company for testing? Heated vest. Oh, Daryl must have got a heated vest of some sort. Worn it every day since. Heated as in electrical heating or by the fibers in it, because there's some fibers that actually heat up when you put them on, like your socks. You have fibers in the socks that actually heat up with no electrical connected to it. You don't see Red's post either. Oh, wow. Now that's amazing. Okay. Well, I don't know. We want to, I can't figure out why. Sorry. I haven't seen the vest. I'm going to have to go over and have a look. What the heck does Slide Ad say here? Well, thanks, Slide Ad. I think you understand what I mean. You just post the video like you would any other video to your channel, but keep it as private or unlisted. That way, nobody can see it, and it doesn't have to be out there. And then when you email me the URL for it, I can go have a look. And once I download it, it'd still be up there. But then you can go on it later and take it off if you don't want to have it on there, or you can change it to public or to have it to public and just tell me the whatever. But that'll work because you can't send. You have to send the smallest video through email. If you give away to charity, you are not making income. Yeah, I know you're not making income, but how does the charity society or how does YouTube or how does the person that's giving away the money, how, and they're like Kenny, he says, I don't want to monetize my channel because then it will hurt his disability income. They'll take dollar for dollar off of his disability. But how does he have to go to, because he's still making money from YouTube, whether he gives it away or not? How do they know that? Like, I don't know how you prove that in any way, shape, or form. That's cool if you can do that. And I know I will still get reported to the IRS and YouTube file. It will still get reported to the IRS, right? And YouTube. And you have to file taxes on that because that's money. So I don't know how that works. Oh, well, this is strange. This is cool. Thank you, Colette, for putting your name up there. You stepped out of the box. Hello, Wayne. Tina, the outside. I came and watched your videos, and sorry, I haven't been back since. And both you and I said on one, saying, sorry, I haven't been around. I'll try to do better. And thank you for popping in. I mean, it means a lot to me, believe it. And I just want to pop up my t-shirt, my Teespring, because, hey, I am a nomadic outlaw. All of you are nomadic outlaws, but you got to go and get a t-shirt. And when we go to a meeting, I want to see you wearing it. It's the only possible way that this old fart can actually make any money from YouTube at all. And if you're inclined that you do those things and you give to Super Chat and you click on the paypal.me/Nomadic Vanman and donate $1. There I go again, begging for money. No bang for your buck, says, hello, Tina. I don't actually want to beg for money. Colette, nice to meet you. I'm Daryl. There you go. Hugs for everybody. That's a standard. When you come to my lives, everybody gets a hug and everybody has to hug back. That's the whole thing. Hugs are part of healing. You know, your heart starts beating real fast and real hard when you hug somebody. Not even your kids or your significant other. Go up to your significant other and just give them a hug just because. You tell them Nomadic Vanman said you should. And see what happens. I dare you. Here's a real dare for you. I double dog dare you. And a double dog, when we were kids, that meant, oh, that was a real dare. Go and hug your kids and your significant other, whoever, and tell them Nomadic Vanman said so. Believe me, if it doesn't bring you to tears, something's wrong. And remember, tears clean the windows of your soul. Crying makes you feel good after. That's why they clean the windows of your soul. Going green, Mom, laugh out loud. That's an excellent question, Wayne. I keep it up because Tim is ×4 exploring. I should have a. Okay, I just have a question. Oh man, am I ever far behind yeah. How do you stop it, Wayne? How do you stop? Okay, Red, you have to tell me what I said. That's how do we stop it? I missed the question. Darn it. It's a review. I just aired today, Wayne. Discount code is there. It's a review. Okay, I'll check that out, Daryl. like I said, I'm not a rich person. I would love to come to a lot of your guys' lives and do you favors just back just as you do for me. Believe me, I can't. Um, Simply because I'm unemployed, because I'm retired. And if you're a Canadian, retired Canadian, especially if you're a woman, retired Canadian, how much money do you make a month? Can you afford your apartment? Can you afford to have a vehicle? Can you afford to put insurance and gas in that vehicle? Can you afford your medications that month? Can you afford to eat that month? You let me know. Just because I'm living in a van doesn't make it cheap. Believe me. Yes, I save gas when I'm just sitting here, but I've got to run my vehicle every now and again for that stupid power. I use a lot of power in my vehicle. Oh, what do you know? Power went up to 12.3 for some reason. 12.2 is low. 12.1 is getting to the point where I have to start. I don't want my batteries to go lower than 50% because then you're hurting them. And I don't want to hurt my batteries because I don't need to buy new batteries, and batteries aren't cheap. I think I paid $350 for each of my house batteries, and I got 3 of them. So I got over $1,000 worth of batteries sitting down there, and I still get the same amount of power. I guess if I would have had one. If anybody out there knows in a van how you get more power, and I don't want to buy a Jackery, simply because Jackery I don't like them. They're not very good at all, and they cost way too much money in Canada. Go to a channel called Will Prowse. He knows all about solar. He builds his own lithium batteries. He has reviewed all kinds of power supplies like the Jackery. He likes the Jackery too, but there's so many problems with Jackery that, and he tells it like it is. He doesn't get a free Jackery from the Jackery company and say, oh, all these nice things about them. He'll give you his honest review on what the Jackery is all about. I don't believe you can see a private video. Yeah, you can. It's private or unlisted. All videos that you put on have a URL at the top. All you do is give that URL to someone and they can watch it. So you can set up a private video yourself and tell your neighbor or your friend, go and watch this. You don't want anybody else to see it. Here's the URL. They can go watch that, no problem. I do it all the time. That's how I got, what did I put on? Something I downloaded. Oh, when I'm, it just slipped my mind there. Camper Van Attic. What's this? Can you see colors? Can't see red or green. Can't see red or green. Is that you, Daryl? Can't see red or green? You're colorblind? I had a friend that we used to play war games together with little chips on the board. Red and green was the colors that he looked pretty well the same color. And he'd always be moving my pieces. And I'd say, move your own pieces. Well, he couldn't tell. Red and green do have a slightly different shade of whatever colors he saw, not necessarily gray, or it was like brown or whatever, but they were very, very close to the same. He had to look really close to make sure that the colors were video as unlisted. Keep the video as unlisted. That's, yeah, or private. Either or, and it'll work. Okay, let me just see here. I'm way far behind again. Forgive me for missing a bunch, but we file incoming tax. We file incoming tax every year. Or we file income tax. Yeah, incoming tax. We file incoming tax every year. Yeah. Let me turn this light on. Maybe I get a little bit more on the subject and turn this up. Maybe down. Anyway, get a little bit more light on the subject. I didn't know. Okay, you guys call it the 1099 form. Okay. Yeah, you see, YouTube gives you this money and they take a lot off, and then you get taxed on the money they do give you yet. You guys actually make any money? Are you unkind? Are you unkind? Oops. Is that a argumentative thing here? Well, thank you, Colette, for posting your actual name. Probably makes you feel better. What does Lady Dan say here? You can set it up through YouTube to send your payment directly to a charity. There you go, Kenny, if you're still watching. Read this one. If you want to monetize and find out how much your disability will take off if you make X amount of dollars, there you go, Camper Fanatic, or call her Carol, Colette now. Colette sent you an email, Mom, so you guys can communicate. I'm a poor nomadic person. Me as well. Me as well. Are you a nomadic outlaw? All of you that are subscribed to me automatically become nomadic outlaws. But if you want to show people that you really are, order a t-shirt. It's on the bottom right now. Here's the front of another one. This is because you're number one nomad outlaw, not nomadic. You're a nomad outlaw. And then on the back of this one is a great big one. I had to put the NV in there, Nomadic Vanman. And I have other ones. Like, I'm thinking, when I grew up, a lot of people wanted to become they changed their clothing, they changed their hair, they wanted to be unique. Unique. I'm a unique person. And what was that show where Lady Gaga was on with Ben Mulrooney? Ben Mulrooney was talking with Lady Gaga, and Ben Mulrooney said, "Oh, you're doing everything unique, just like Lady Gaga." She got really mad at him for saying, "There's no such thing as being unique like Lady Gaga." But the point is, if you want to be unique, you're just unique like everyone else. So I have a t-shirt that says that. I am unique, just like everyone else. So my phone just went ding. Somebody sent me an email. Thank you. Planning to meet up for Vancouver March or April. Still working on details, Wayne. Right on. That's a little ways away. That gives me time. I'm going to, I hope, going to Mexico, Cancun to be exact. I'd love to go there in May because that's when spring break is. But I'm going to Cancun because my teeth. Now check this out. You see these choppers? They're perfect. Perfect in every way. That's because I do have my own teeth underneath all of these, but I have 24 crowns. And I had them all done in Cancun. And I have 2 implants. An implant is a stump a piece of screw, a metal that they put into your gums. And then on top of that screw, then they put the crown, screw it on. Well, my one implant, the crown is loose. I can wiggle it very slightly, but I can wiggle it. And then I went to the dentist here, and he says, "Oh, we need to fix that. That's a new crown. Cost you $1,300 for one crown." And he said, the top one, I have two of my own real teeth on top. I have my real teeth underneath all the crowns still. So I can never get a cavity on these teeth that you see. I can get a cavity underneath if I let food gather in there for. But anyways, I do happen to have a cavity on one of my real teeth, but it's right beside the one that has the crown. So the dentist said I have to replace that one too. So that's $2,600 already just for the crowns. Then he says you might need a root canal on that one in the back there. Well, I don't know what a root canal costs. My old age insurance does not cover that. I have to pay out of my pocket. One implant in Canada, in Alberta, anyways, in Calgary, cost $4,000. $4,000. And I'd have to drive back and forth to Calgary 4 times from Medicine Hat. And that's like a 3-hour drive back and forth, or back one way. Because they can only put that in, then they got to wait for a while, 6 months or something or other to put the crown on, set it all, and it's back and forth 4 times. $4,000 for 2. When I went to Cancun, I got my whole mouth done. 24, count them, 24 crowns. The very first day I was in the chair was 9 root canals along the bottom, all 9 at one time, which they would never, ever do in Canada. Never. It'd be 1 or 2, and maybe 2 if you're 1, and then the next one, then the next one. So anyway, 9 crowns the very first day. Yeah. March and April is the time that I go back to Alberta, especially when spring pops up here real early. It gets beautiful pink trees. Anyways, the 2 crowns, the one that so $2,600 just for the 2 crowns, then the cavity to be fixed, and maybe a root canal. So I told the dentist in Medicine Hat, I said, you know what? You just made me a trip to the Mexico. And right away he says, well, Mexico doesn't have very good dentists. You know what? The dentists in Mexico are probably even better than the Canadian ones and American ones. They have to be, because the dentist that Irma Gavalden, she owns Ocean Dental in Cancun. Go look it up. Ocean Dental, Irma Gavalden. She was living in Edmonton and studied there when she first started dentistry. Then she moved to the United States, Mississippi or someplace, studied there. Then she moved to Cancun. The day I got there, flew there, the next day she left for Germany to study some more. If you look it up, who is the best dentists in the world? The Germans are. So she has so much knowledge up here about dentistry, and her place, her business is treated that way. They're just as clean as here in Canada. It's unbelievable. I had all my teeth done, my whole mouth done in 9 days. I was in the chair, bing, bing, off for weekends, blah, blah, blah. All my teeth underneath were all ground down to points. I looked like Dracula. And then they would put like temporary teeth on those so that when I go home at night, I could eat supper. I could go and I could chew, I could eat. The next day when I went in, they'd pull all those off and work on my teeth some more. Once they had them all ground down, and there was three ways you could get pure, what do you call it? Zirconium fused to porcelain, or some kind of titanium fused to porcelain. That's what I have, or just porcelain only, or whatever you call that material. You cannot get a cavity in this stuff. It's non-living. So when they make the teeth, they're quite large. When they grind them down and have all made to fit, they're large. And then when they put them in the oven to cook them, they shrink down to the right size. So when they're shrinking, a little bubble must have formed in one of mine, and I got a little hole, so tiny little hole there. It doesn't bother me. But the dentist looked at that and he says, I got to fill that. And I said, why? I can't ever get a cavity there. Like, leave it alone. I don't need to pay you to. Stay tuned. I'll announce it on YouTube. Yeah. Anyway, that's with the teeth. Right on, Daryl. I'm so far again behind. Am I unkind? I don't think so. No, I don't. Colette's not unkind at all. I actually met Colette in person, and I thought we had a great time. She's one that sent me some stuff through Amazon. I went to pick up my own package, and there was another one, and she sent me stuff, and she gives me money, and like, she's fantastic as far as I'm concerned. Like, it's too bad it was heavy COVID time and we couldn't hug, but next time. There you go. Emails have been changed. Yeah, she means not. She's not. You have never been unkind to me. See, there you go. You're not unkind. Are you brave, Daryl? Yeah, all Canadians. Yeah, okay, you were starting to worry that you were unkind or not. No, you're not. Especially not on this live, anyways. If anybody's unkind in this live, I think my moderators are gone now, but I can still mod. I could time you out. Don't say anything wrong. The double names. Yeah. How do we stop it? You said it, not me. Yeah, really. I don't know. Somebody just picked up the old. I heard Ray and Tim a few times, and I thought, well, don't they know their name? It was probably a joke or something that came about, and it just hung. It just stayed there. So you are saving $100 a month or month for future batteries. You are saving $100 a month for future batteries. Was that directed to me? Saving $100? My batteries cost $300 each, $350 each, and I got 3 of them. They're obviously sealed AGMs. I would never put vented kind of batteries inside my vehicle, because every time you charge a vented battery, that's when the bubbles are happening and fumes. I don't smoke or anything, but my father, rest his soul, when he was alive, he would I'd say, is that battery good or not? That was before we had meters, I guess. And he'd say, let me check. And he would take 2 wrenches and hook them on the post and then rub the wrenches together, and they would spark. And he'd say, yeah, it's good. And I said, you better watch that. That thing could explode. And he'd say, nah, that won't ever explode. That can't happen. So he did that. He took a battery outside, hooked the wrenches on there and sparked it, and kaboom, the thing just blew up, just like that. Case in point. Do you put fuel filter before the fuel pump on your diesel? You betcha. I never run my diesel heater without a filter on there, because I look in the bottom. Well, that's why they sell them that way, for one thing. But if you look in the bottom of my tank, I'm very clean putting fuel in. But if I look in the bottom of my tank, I can see particles down there. So they came from the fuel itself somewhere. And I don't want that going. It's the tiniest of holes. Once that fuel gets to the burner, that you don't want that to be plugged just by a little speck of dust. Here, you took me a while. Camper Van Attic, I hear you took me a while. Right. Watch when you want and have time. And have time. Okay, Mr. Tim Tim. Going Green Mom, can you buy one of those portable solar power banks? I save credit card points and a chance of brand. I have, well, I've only got 300 watts of solar on the roof. That's why I want to talk to Torin. Torin has 600 watts on his roof. I don't think solar is going to add any more, simply because in winter in Canada up here, the sun is so low all day long that you hardly get. It went up to 13 today by itself, not running the van. I have to run my van 2 to 3 times every day for half an hour just to keep my battery charged, because I don't want them to go below 50%. That will hurt my batteries, and I'll have to save money for batteries. I guess, Mom, she never got your email or your. I never received it. Oh, she's still typing. Oh, see, and you guys can see that already because she says, "Oh, okay." And I'm just popping up on the screen here. Or call me V, and she likes green. Oh, yeah. V likes green things, green hearts, green, anything green. When people send me links for private videos, it says this video is private, and I can't see it until they have their premium set. Okay, well, yeah, if it's private, you can't see it. But if they send you the link, then you can go see it. Even before it's out, even before it's premiered. As long as you get the link, and that's the URL at the top, they have to go to that video, copy the URL. Let's go this way. No, this way. Copy the URL at the top and email that to you. Then you can go look at it, even before the premiere comes out. It's just like a website. When it took me a while to come out of my shell. Yeah. Well, even now, I still don't like being on this end of the camera. I like being on the other end, being a photographer and what have you. I like my eyes on this side of the camera. That's why I'm not a YouTuber that does too much talking head, they call it, where it's focused on me and I'm talking. You don't get to see where I'm going, what I'm doing. I would rather have you see where I am and what I'm doing, not me. You don't have to see me. Okay, I'm missing something here. There, I see questions and answers, but I don't. There's Ford Man. What does he say? I would rather play it safe and not monetize my channel. That's good. That's cool. You do as you wish. I've bumped into a lot of people that say, you know what? When I become monetized, I won't keep any of the money. As a matter of fact, I won't be monetized. And the minute they become monetized, they're kind of, oh, you know, that's a few bucks. I'll take it. I don't need it, but I'll take it. So they lied. Your Cancun episode comes in January. I might be going around then, January, February, because I got to wait till next year. I have to still actually go get a passport. I have one, but it's outdated, so I need to. It's too far outdated in order to update it. I have to go get a passport, so I have to get my picture taken and then go and get a passport. Then I have to figure out. Maybe I can get a hold of you there. I'll figure out what I need so that I don't stop in the States. As a matter of fact, because I'm a convicted felon. I was a bad boy when I was little, and I'm a convicted felon as far as the United States goes, and I'm that way for the rest of my life. Whether I'm godly or ungodly or good or bad, no matter what, I can't ever go to the States. So I fly over from Vancouver to Cancun, or from Calgary to Cancun is a 5-hour flight, and I fly right over. I don't need to spend my money in the United States if they don't want it. I'll keep it in my pocket. I love my implants, but concerned one is failing. I've found a bunch of YouTube things that saying that implants are not good to get. I've had nothing but success, except the it's just the screw loose. The implant itself is not bad. And then when I go to the dentist, he takes 2 instruments and he touches a little bit. I said, well, can you at least feel it's loose? Then he says, well, what we got to do is drill a hole in the top of the thing, and then that'll expose the screw, and we might kind of destroy the little bit of the screw there, but we may not have a wrench to fit it. I'm saying, please. This dentist probably makes, I don't know, $100 and some odd an hour, and everyone in there working there must make $30 or $40 an hour. Do they have to make that much? Do they have to have all that top of the line equipment like that? We're paying for that. Alberta is coming to BC and Saskatchewan just to get away from the dentistry. Okay, slide ad. You stay safe. Yeah, later, and stay away from those gators. I'm going to come and visit you here. Not today, but I'll come and visit your channel. You better have a new video up. Thanks for the thumbs. Gotcha. Tina the Outsider. I'm sorry. I don't even think of going to the dentist because I know I can't afford it. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, no doubt. My stepfather was that way. He didn't like to go to the dentist. As a matter of fact, I don't know how he did it, but he just waited till that tooth was so bad that he could actually pull it out by himself with his fingers. That you must have been in pain up until that time. How do you stand tooth pain? Like, wow. Miss Smiley is back. I've been on for 3 hours again. My goodness. I'm sorry to take up all your time. Holy smokes. And I do appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And if you watch the thing from the beginning, we talked about subjects we shouldn't have been talking about. But after that, this was one of the best lives I've ever had. Like, it's amazing. All you people are just, I never ever get to see you in person. I'll get to see Daryl here in person this winter. And I saw Colette in person. But you guys are better than my real family. Holy smokes. I never asked for any of you guys to come here. You just did. And okay, let's change the old Teespring. I don't feel like I don't feel like there's any t-shirts on there that are being sold real quickly. But anyway, here's one. Here's one for you. My PayPal thing. It's the only way that people can, if you feel like supporting a coffee or what have you, it's the only way. I'm not monetized. Right on, Mr. Slydad. You have a great rest of your day. It's probably late there now. But send me that video. And I want to make a video about crashes. Everybody makes videos on the good flights. Sometimes the crash, you don't get your video back. It's gone. It's either up in a tree, you can't get it down, or it fell in the water and it's gone. You can't get it back. So, there we go. My implants, $4,000 in Canada. I don't know how much it is in the States. $4,000 each. I got 2. And if I needed to get implants in Canada, I have to go to the hospital to get them done, not at the dentist office. When I was in Cancun, the doctor came to the dentist's office instead of me going there. That's what they do there. He came to the dentist's office and he put those both in at the same time. and they were $290 each. Tell me if I wasn't afraid to pay that. And then in Canada, they have a big panoramic X-ray that goes and it X-rays your whole mouth, right? In Medicine Hat, anyways, in Medicine Hat, it costs $120 to do this one time. $120. And in Cancun, I had to pay cash, unfortunately, for that one time. But it was $20, 20 Canadian dollars. Wow, a minivan from Alberta today. I don't think, maybe a lot of you guys know his name is called Nomadic Fanatic. A couple of years ago, they were driving down the highway down in the States somewhere. WB, Wayne. Oops, sorry, Mom, I don't know what that means, WB. I'm kind of not all there at sometimes. WB. I don't know these short name things. He was driving down the highway. They had to pull. There was a bunch of them. They had to pull over to let this stupid fool go by. And then, what the heck is his name? Camper. Forget what his name is now. He said, "Oh, he's from Alberta," running them off the road. Yes, she is. Colette is Camper Vanatic. And you got other. You see, you guys read on the side before I get there. Oh, hey, Ray, how you doing? Ray, I had to re-subscribe to your channel. I've been kicked off twice. Not kicked off. Twice I had to do it. I'm on again, though. So I am back. I must have been gone for a long time because I didn't see anything of yours pop up. And I don't have my notifications on, so I'd have to go looking. And sorry, I apologize. I didn't come looking, but I did now. And I thought, what? That subscribe button is not red. It's red. It's not. So I had to resubscribe. So I am back. You're at work and you just wanted to stop by and hit the thumbs up button. Right on. Thank you. How many thumbs down do I have? Somebody said 2. And Sly Dad gave me one. And then he writes and says, I gave you your second thumbs down, Wayne, just to let you know I did it. It's Ray. Yes, it is Ray. Ray has popped in. He's at work. He took the time out of his day to pop in and donate his time to my channel. Thank you. Big hug, Ray. There we go. Mr. Tim is saying Ray. We got to make a triplicate. Tim, and Ray. Wayne, here's a question. Wayne, I did not put no one in timeout. No, I know. You've been gone for a while, and I think Colette's trying to figure out why she can't see somebody's a timeout. People would know that because then you're out, and you're what is it, for a minute or something? You're out. So, but I do give my moderators the power to do so. They can crack their whip and not feel guilty about it at all because they're only helping out the channel that they become moderators of. I know I can do that as well. I'm having trouble keeping up with the chat, let alone Colette. Oh, Going Green Mom says something here. Colette, tag you, or tag, you're it. I don't know what that means. People were playing tag. Somebody was saying tag. Wayne, you're it. What's happened to me? What am I tagged for? All right, Red, thank you for popping in, and push your poems, girl. You have to. Okay, hello everyone. Ford Man still saying hi. Call me V. Right on. Teeny the Outsider saying hi. Yeah, you see my scroll button so far behind. I have to skip over a whole bunch of chats, and I go back and read this later. Uh, yeah, your dad used to check batteries that way too, eh? Old school, really old school. I don't. Yeah, we probably had meters back then that you could put a meter on it and check it very safely. But he's old school. What do you need a meter for? You just make some sparks, and you know. Oh yeah, but he was okay. But you know what? His clothing got that acid on it. I don't know how he didn't get any on his face, but on his clothing. And the next washing, he had to throw it away because it just fell apart. So yeah, there's some pretty good gases in there. Okay, wait a minute. Going green, mum says. Uh, Boxing black that says video is private. I run into it when I raid parade newbies. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why some of you guys are actually having problems. Sorry to hear that, but I don't think it's from my end anyway. I don't have anybody timed. Well, if you timed out, you wouldn't even be able to chat. You'd just be timed right out. Well, everybody says I can get a piece of paper and it'll give me a sort of a pardon. I'm pardoned from Canada. I'm not pardoned in the States. That's a different country. I don't care if there's a thin line border. It's a complete different country. When I go there, if they ask my name, that's when the computer starts to shake and the windows go. And this was, let's see, I'm 69 now. I would say 50 years ago. 50 years ago. And I wasn't even really guilty. It just, it gave me a record, a criminal record, because you're drinking, you're driving through a fence. We're on private property. That's too bad. But I wanted to go to a small, my medicine had a very small crossing to the United States on my birthday and spend some of my hard-earned money in the States. And he sees this tattoo on my arm and he says, come on in. So I went in, and in 5 seconds, they knew everything about me, all my speeding tickets, all my parking tickets, and that you're a criminal. And he says, I could take your vehicle away on you. You'd have to come back. You'd have to buy your car back at. My aunt put her tooth back in, her false teeth. One tooth fell out with crazy glue. Stayed in there forever after that. They could take my car away and put me in jail for 6 months until the what do they call them there? The head of each state has their own, like a governor or whatever they call them, but he'd have to come and get me out. I don't have a brother, but Wayne will do. Well, thank you. We may not be blood brothers or sisters or family. I believe mine was 4,000 each, total each, plus the crowns. I paid 2,000 after insurance. I don't have insurance, unfortunately, for the implants, and it was almost 2,000 for me, my crowns after each. Are you a Canadian? Well, Mum, yeah, I think you're Canadian, right? And if you're not, that's a lot of money still, for even in the States, though. Wow. Um, each one in Canada is $4,000 in Alberta, anyways. And people are leaving Alberta to the dentists in other provinces by droves, because when I was in there, I had to go to the bathroom. I got up, I looked, every single stall was full of somebody. Like, I should stand outside and protest. Please don't go to the dentist. They have to. And in Alberta is the only province where they can charge what they want to. In BC and Saskatchewan and other provinces, there's a cap on how much they can charge. That's why people from Alberta are coming to BC. because there's a cap here and they can only charge X amount and that's it. It's still high, but Cancun or Mexico, a lot of people go to Yuma in the States, and then you can just walk across the border, and their dentistry is just as good as not, if not better than here. Believe me, I've been there. Check out these. Like, I have nothing better to say. And one day, think of it. I have a picture of my teeth, what they used to look like. You will be very, very surprised at what I have done. Yeah, my teeth did cost a lot of money down there because I was the first one that had a full mouth restoration. Canadian dollars, I could have got 10% off yet if I would have paid cash. I couldn't get it through my bank to get cash that much. Even in several days, I couldn't get it. So I had to pay by my card. But my teeth down in Mexico cost me $13,000. Then when I came to Canada, just last couple months, I had this loose cap. So I go there, I open my mouth, and the dentist says, "Wow, look at the money in there." And I started cringing my teeth already. Like, why does that matter? So I said, "Well, how much money do you think is in there?" What? So whoever put that thumbs down had retracted it. And you know what? I appreciate that very much. I'll probably get the same thumbs down. Not that I care about the thumbs down, but I just wanted to know that that person, whoever it is, leave me an email. Let's talk. Why do you not like? If you don't like me or don't like what I'm talking about or don't like my channel, so be it. I think I've given this many thumbs down in my whole YouTube thing. Maybe that many. Unsubscribe, it's a different story. I think I've unsubscribed to one or two people. It doesn't cost me to keep that subscription there. I don't have to go to that channel and watch. That I need to make that person feel good by still being subscribed. So it costs no money. And like I said, people that are trying to hurt my maybe camper, Colette sees maybe one. Well, Sly Dad said he gave me a thumbs down, but he told me. Proud man. What's this? Going to get us tongue-tied. Oh boy. 5 minutes usually. Oh man. Okay, I wasn't timed out. I just don't see posts. And I noticed before she became a mod. You mean V? You can't see V's posts? V, if you're in the house, just post something. Again, and we'll see if Carol's glow go next to it. I'll have to look that up, Red. Just make sure that your poems are positive. Well, how should I tell you? But I think you know what I mean. And they are. It could be it must be in it must be in somebody's settings. I didn't know you could do that, where you could post something, but no, you can't see it. Colette, can you see actually as V in the house there? At the top, there's those three dots. At the top of the live, there's those three dots. You click on that and go to participants, and it'll show you who's in. If you could see her name there, unless she's gone. But okay, Daryl, if that's you saying bye all, thank you very much for coming in, my friend. I will. I'll look you up. I got your number, And I think I must have your email somewhere, and I'll check in. Perfect. And yes, in 10 more minutes, I'm going to shut her down anyways, simply because it's been 3.5 hours again, guys. Colette, I am super sorry about the guys. I think that's ingrained in my head. I think on one video, I thought about it while I was talking. I don't have the video out yet, but I thought about you. And I started with, hey guys, blah, blah, blah. And then I thought, okay, let's rephrase that. So I did it over and I said, ladies and gents, or I said, hey people, or what's a good thing to say when you mean everybody in general? I know guys sounds like a male thing, but what would be a good thing to say in your videos when you're used to saying hi guys? Is there something simple I can say? Well, maybe I don't have to say anything actually. That might be something. Just you guys know, you people know that it's directed to you. So maybe I don't have to say anything. Just start talking. Doesn't have hard feelings. I would know. Ha ha ha. Yeah. There's call me. Can you see this, Colette? I put it on the screen, and V is a kind-hearted person. We all have good and bad days, but in general, I've never seen somebody smile so much. I mean, do you know it takes more muscles in your face to frown than it does to smile? It takes less muscles in your face to smile. Okay, good to know. Thank you. See, there you go. I don't have insurance now, but I'm in Indiana. Oh boy, would pay up to 25% a year. Yeah, I get $5,000 a year as far as seniors coverage. $5,000 a year, but only so much at a time, and only so many. Whatever you call it, they don't do crowns. I think they'll do root canals. They'll do obviously pulling, and they'll do. I don't want to get teeth pulled anymore. If you can help it, try not to get teeth pulled, especially not when you get a tooth pulled. Let's say on the bottom here, the one on the upper will sense that there's no tooth there, and it will start acting up because it's not biting against anything when you're chewing, and it knows that there's a hole there, and before you know it, your upper teeth will come loose. So try not to get them pulled. And I know implants are not always the best question. It's hard to get crowns and bridges and all that stuff, but yeah. Well, if I remember, I'll dig out my picture of my teeth that they used to look like. And believe me, you'll hit the floor. You will hit the floor and you'll wonder, what? And when I went to Cancun, I opened my mouth and she says, well, what do you want? Do you want really good looking teeth, or do you want to have a real good smile? What have you? And I said, I want both. I want nice looking teeth, and I want to be able to smile and have people, because when you smile and you got funny looking teeth, rotting teeth and jagged, and you wait, I'll show you guys. If you come back sometime, I'll show you. And much appreciated to that person who ever gave me the thumbs down. If they were a non-subscriber, and that's what I'd like, my non-subscribing people, the ones that are out there that are actually clicking on here and watching, I appreciate you very much. You took the time out of your day to come and click on my videos because my analytics tell me you're doing so. I love all of yous. whether you're a subscriber or a non-subscriber. That's just the way I am. Okay, I think there's one that he may not come back and redo that. And if that one is there, it was probably slide ad. That's the thing, you can't tell who it is. And I think if you did tell, if you could figure out who it was, Lance is back. If you could figure out who it was, there would be wars, let me tell you. You unsubscribe to me and you give me a thumbs down and I'm going to do the same to you. Blah, blah, blah. No. Like I said, that's what this Sunday sermon was all about. Be kind, hug people, you will feel better, cry, because, what did I say? Tears clean the windows of your soul. And hugging and telling someone that you apologize for whatever it is that I've done. I apologize for everything that I have done, and I apologize for everything I will do at this point in time. And I'll keep apologizing and I want all my family. Okay, this is another thing. All of you guys are my friends. We're all friends. But when you come and subscribe, we are family. There's a difference between friends and family. So I want all my friends out there that are not subscribed, please join this family. It's small. There's lots of room for everybody. Please join the family. Well, when you're telling your feelings, not all feelings are always good. That's for sure. Going green mom, right person. What's this? Oh, see you, Daryl. Okay, Daryl's gone or going away. Guys is unisex term. Okay, I was trying to figure out. I've actually had a couple people say something about the guys term, and I've just seen a group of women together, standing around together, and even they say guys. So I'm looking for a term. Like, I know when you go to my videos, that's the first thing that comes out of my mouth. I say, hi guys, and welcome to the video, what have you. I don't know what to say. Maybe saying nothing would be right. I don't know. And it would be hard for me to break that. I said WB to Wayne instead of V. Oh, okay. Then she came back. Call me V. Wonderful people. And that's the thing. I have wonderful people that aren't subscribed to me. Why not? Why do they come and watch me and then go away? They hate what I said. They don't like what I'm saying. They don't like my picture. This gorgeous old fart's face. Like, I mean, I have to live with it. You only have to look at. I can't see it unless I look in the mirror. You guys have to see it. Well, it's being like what's his name? Boondock Charlie. Folk. He leaves the S off the end. Hey, folk. I don't want to copy, but I could use folks. That's one. I don't know if you guys, lots of you know Boondock Charlie, and he says folk, and I like that was a good saying. But if I say that, then it's to me that's like copying, and I really didn't want to. It's hard not to copy somebody somewhere, especially guys. A lot of people say guys, so that's not why I started that. I don't really know what the reason why I started that. It just happened. I can't see it on the screen. No way. What? Y'all. Yeah. Hey, y'all. That'd be a good one. Hey, y'all. Folks, y'all. Ladies, I know one guy from across the pond. He says, ladies and gents. And then he says, boom, when he does something, he puts his spoon down or whatever. He's making food the other day, and he says, "Ladies and gents," boom. I got to make whatever he made there. I got to go back. Some sort of a stew. It looked really good. Now, Colette is saying, no, I can't see it. You can only see it on the screen, not on the side, over on the side, which is weird. Now, that's a weird one for me. I feel like I'm answering Wayne twice. Say All has saying now that if you block someone, you're bad, and you instead, it depends actually. Yeah. Ron is back, or maybe he's been here all the time. Holy cow, still going. Yes, and I said at 3:30, which is my time. No, not 3:30. 3 hours and 30 minutes I was going to quit. It's 4:30 here now. So I started 5 minutes early. So I'll tell you what, you guys say whatever you can. You got 5 more minutes. You got 5 minutes to say what you can. And then I'm going to leave simply because it's been a long time and I have a free StreamYard and they've been bugging me saying, "Hey, you're on for hours. You need to buy this." I don't go on enough. I think StreamYard gives you 20 hours a month. I'm not even on 20 hours a month. So I can use the free one and I don't need all the little bells and whistles that they give you when you pay for it. I know it's cheap, but like I said, I'm a cheap old guy. I can't even afford to give you guys back. I guess it's you pay me money forward and I pay you money forward. You might as well just keep it. It's the thought that counts, the appreciation that I have. I even broke down in tears a couple of times when people would send me money. Oh, my PayPal's still going across the bottom there. I guess I could turn that off. There we go. So you can see what's going on. Hi, Ron. Make sure you say whatever you got to say now, because in 4 more minutes, I'm going to be goodbye until next Sunday. And look forward to, I hope I'm going to have a video on Tuesdays, like I usually do. You should know the format by now. Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then Sundays are the live. Yesterday, I happened to put out a video because I just had something there, so I put one out Saturdays. I just happened to pop one in to squeeze in a day here or there. So, I have to get crowns. Oh, you have to get crowns. Ooh. Well, in Saskatchewan, it's cheaper than Alberta. So, 27 thumbs up. Thank you to the thumbs up, guys. Thank you all. I think I had actually 25 or something was in the house at one time. This is excellent for me. No worries, Colette. I mean, thank you for actually saying you're sorry that if you offended anyone. I don't think you offended anyone. And if you think you did, they shouldn't have taken it that way anyways, because I didn't get to read all your comments, but I mean, there's only good people in here, aren't there? So you're all right in my books there, Colette. We are brother and sister, remember? Yeah, root canals. Oh boy, less than 100. Wow. Holy. Yeah, I've got 20, I think 24. How many teeth does an adult have? 28? I don't know. But I've had 24, 25 crowns in my mouth, all in 9 days. All right, folks. We are going to end this. It is 4:30. Ron, I'm going to give you shit. You better contact me. I'm an email away. Let me know when you got some free time, you old fart. And Nomadic Outlaw. Right on. I hate going away when there's, I mean, even there's still a double digit people in the house and haven't read them all. Tonight, tomorrow night, I'm going to watch a movie, and this is it. Because I like to watch it again, not necessarily watch it, I like to read it. So I like to read everything I've missed and find out what's going on. So yeah, I'm way behind. I'm skipping a whole bunch, and I'm sorry. Tommy, She Devil, come back in. Have a good evening, everybody. Thank you, guys. Thank you to my moderators. If you're in here, appreciate you very much. Thanks for contacting me. Thanks for stepping up to the plate. You're moderators because I trust you. Whatever you do as a moderator, don't feel like you're like hurting anyone's feelings by timing someone out that's using abusive language or that you don't like, or whatever it is. You do such a good job, and everybody do that hugging thing like I've told you. Hug someone, your significant other, and tell him or her that Nomadic Vanman said, I should be hugging you today. Just because you need a big hug. Make it a minute long. So, anyways, guys, I hate to go, but stay tuned for next Sunday. It won't be any controversial. It'll be, I don't know, I'll have to pick some topic, and we'll talk again. Email me, chat, whatever it takes. Don't be afraid to say anything. I take it all in stride, and we'll see you all next Sunday. And you know what? What do you got to do? Stay nomadic and stay nomadic outlaws. Okay, guys. Thank you, everyone. And big hugs to all of yous.